Yeah, my shit. Hold on, because this mic is blowing up. It keeps going out. Can you guys hear us now? You should be able to hear me at least. Let me see if I can get it. It keeps busting out my audio shit. That's why I tried to. Let's see. Okay, now you should be able to hear him. Say something, Big Cloud. Okay, now you should. Can you hear us now? You should be able to hear us now. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, yep, we are good. Okay, yeah, so, I was fucking up. So we are doing WrestleMania predictions. We got my homie Big Cloud. You already know the king of the cat clapback. Fuck you. If you coming to him, you capping. That's what it is.
You gonna come at me, but it makes sense why you coming at me. That way, when I respond back, there's some a light at the end of the tunnel thing, because I can guide you down the right path. If you come at me with some shit and you throwing random shit at me, I'm gonna be like, well, this is where your path's going.
Right.
You're not really going anywhere with this path.
I don't understand it.
Down the straight line here. I don't understand that either. It's like, Xbox. Sony's Ryan's a Xbox dude now. I'm like, look, because I bought an Xbox controller, don't mean shit. Danny already knew what was up when he saw that controller. It goes right back to what, Danny? PC.
You already know. Hashtag
That's
PC.
all it
is. But dudes don't want to hear it though. They hate to see you with it though, Big Claw. That's what it is, man.
They go, they see the trophies, and they go, oh, my bad, man. My bad. Yeah, I know.
Right, like, you're right, motherfucker. I'm a gamer first. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
You tried me though. My last live stream, he was like, "Oh, I'm a level 500. I have X in my play." I'm like, can you post that in chat? You remember that shit, Big Mike? I was like, bro, post it in chat. He went silent for the whole show. I'm like, okay, you can't show proof that you played the game, so makes you think I'm gonna pay you any money at this point.
Exactly.
When I take the most valuable thing that you clearly want from me away from me, which is time and attention, you don't matter no more. That's what you do. I don't even reply to it. If I see you talking shit, I don't even reply to it. It's like, bro, I can destroy so many people in this community with one Snapchat. Like one little shot, one little screen.
Listen, man, this is why you're my homie instead of my enemy. I need real shooters, man.
Shit on you. Yes. I got shit on you.
That's what I'm saying. He know too much.
I know way too
much. Whatever, man. But it's super, super dope having you on, man. You already know.
Oh yeah, you already know, man.
All right. Next up, we got Big Mike. What up, man? You ready for wrestling or what?
I am ready. Let's do this thing. Who's about to get body slammed?
The only thing getting body slammed is your confidence. Anyway,
you gonna let me talk to you like that?
It's all good.
He said he don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. That's what I'm saying.
I don't give a fuck.
Damn, why you let this man come at your life like that? Damn. I thought you better did that.
Only thing Big Mike is worried about is that motherfucking piece of pizza he got waiting on him after the show and shit. That's it.
What are you talking about? Big Mike ascended. Big Mike ascended. Big Mike ascended recently.
You already know hashtag de-evolution. Anyway, what's up, Braves? What up, Lobo? What up? I'm just fucking with y'all, man. Good shit. I'm glad you found one, man, because everybody been pissed, bro. So you got one.
PC's now second class.
False. Anyway, let's go ahead.
Oh man, they said facts. Oh man,
false.
Somebody clipped it.
I'm just bullshitting. It was a Freudian slip. Anyway,
that was the intro for a video. So I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I wanted to get Big Mike. I wanted to give him an orgasm before we ended the show. Anyway, next up we got Brendan the Creep. What's up, man? How you doing, dude?
Okay.
You ready for wrestling? Or are you weak as shit? What is it?
I'm ready.
You ready? Okay, all right.
It's been wrestling since last night.
You sound like you with yourself? Your hand? Like what you been doing? What the fuck you doing?
Sound a little weird, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody been wrestling since last night. How, Sway? How did you do it?
NXT Takeover Part 1, Night 1.
Oh, you mean you've been watching wrestling?
Oh, you've been watching wrestling. Okay, good. Clear it up.
When you say you've been wrestling,
clear it up. What up, Pudsey? I see you. I know you want me to get Ryan for you. I got you. You know she coming after you, dog. Pudsey always want to get you.
Want to get me? Oh man.
But I know it's all good. I don't know who will win or lose. All I know is that there will be wrestling. Facts. What up, Short? I see you, fam. I see you. What's up, y'all? Dan the Man. I am the host of this bullshit ass wrestling show that Big Mike wanted to do. WWTC, World Wrestle Talk Champions, because we are the champions of talk. You know how it goes. Let's do this. Let's just get right into it with no fucking frills. WrestleMania night 1. I'm gonna pull this up for chat so they can see us go through this shit as well. 1 second. Bam. There it is. And then it should be up for you guys in Discord as well so you can see the scroll in real time. All right, so you know what? I don't want to start with... Let's start with the lowest one. I want to start with night 1. The lowest card is going to be...
Shane McMahon versus Braun Strowman.
Absolutely. So let's... No, that's night 1. Is that night 1?
Night 1.
That's night 1.
Okay.
Yeah, it's night 1. Night 2 has Roman and everything on center.
Okay, Roman. Yeah. Okay. Edge, Daniel Bryan. So Shane versus fucking... Come on, man. Like, is this even a fucking thing? Like...
I don't know.
You know what's funny about Shane McMahon? When we first saw him come back and he went after Undertaker, right?
Yeah.
We were okay, good to see him. He's in great form. He did the fucking the leap of faith L drop.
Right.
I was like, damn, Shane still got that though. He's okay, great. You know what's crazy about that elbow though? That shit slowly died now.
I know.
After he did that whole spot in Hell in the Cell, he jumped off the cell and he missed. Taker went through the table.
Yep.
After that, the whole pizzazz of the whole thing has been done. So now he's going against Mr. Braun Strowman. Nobody gives a fuck about Braun Strowman. Man. Braun Strowman is a fucking idiot.
Mr. Wee.
Man, dude, I'm so sick of fucking Shane, man. Like, Shane, dude. You cannot beat Braun Strowman. I don't give a fuck how much money and company you own. You can't beat Braun Strowman. God damn it. I'm sick of him.
Did you see this, like, this whole feud is a joke? Like this whole, like report card.
I know it's like he's dumb. Okay.
Yeah.
Braun Strowman will still beat your natural ass. I don't give a fuck how dumb he is. Unless he's Kelly Bundy dumb, he should beat your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? God damn it. What you think, Big Mike?
Braun Strowman needs a massive rehaul.
Man.
I think I agree with that there, Big Cloud. He needs a massive rehaul and a whole different push. And a whole different gimmick, because I don't like this whole Strowman Express thing. I always like his ego with Monster Among Men.
Big Cloud, didn't you see it coming though, Big Cloud? I know you did, because you're a veteran like me and man.
Look what they did to Keith Lee.
That fucking hurts me.
That is the best thing in wrestling right now. It's one of the best things.
It should have been Keith Lee versus Braun Strowman right now for that super fucking mega shit. Right now.
That could have been Lesnar versus him. For the title at some point.
God damn it. They didn't do that.
That would have been fired. But they didn't do it. You got a dude who can do fucking somersaults, backflips, all this shit, and is athletic as hell and super strong. One of the best power bombs in the business. And you mean to tell me you can't push that guy?
Big Cloud, you know why.
I mean, I already know why. It comes down to the color of your skin.
Exactly. Let's keep it a buck. Vince is not going. First of all, Keith Lee was getting too popular, right? And you know how Vince is. He wanted to control the popularity, and he didn't like that shit. So
I will give him props. This is why I give props for Triple H. Triple H knows what the future is. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's smart. He gave everybody a chance to see what he truly can do in NXT. So when he won the North American title and NXT title, that's what you know. It's like, dog, this dude right here, he's got the potential to be the next big thing, the next John Cena 2.0 if they really push him, you know what I mean, in that direction.
Right.
Look what they did to the Hurt Business. They just disbanded the Hurt Business.
Dude, that blows my mind. They were at peak. Why the fuck would you disband them? They were at peak. It was selling t-shirts. What the fuck? Like,
I know that, right? They were basically evolution again. But in African, you know what I'm saying? But for African Americans, we had Bobby Lashley, who just became WWE champion. Mind you, I love how WWE is so stupid and petty. They was like, oh, this was 15 years in the making, him becoming a WWE champion. I'm like, you never had plans for him. Bobby never had plans for Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley been crucial. What?
What are you doing? You never had plans for this guy to be WWE champion. Hell, you barely gave him the World Heavyweight title when he became ECW champion.
They barely was like, give it to him. Fuck, like they just could not fucking do it. Come on, man.
Now you took MVP from him, who was a great
MVP. MVP is still with Bobby Lashley.
No, I'm talking about from the business.
The Hurt Business, man, and made him a fucking like Mr. Fiji and shit. Like I'm fucking pissed with that because WWE drops the ball constantly, man, constantly. And they put this on the card. This is a WrestleMania match: Braun Strowman versus fucking Shane fucking McMahon. Like.
Garbage.
That is pure garbage. The outcome should be Braun Strowman puts this dude through the fucking ring and it's 1, 2, 3. But that's not what this is going to be. It's going to be full of bunch of WWE bullshit run-ins because this is what a steel cage match. Of course, that means that the doors will be open for other wrestlers to run in. People are hiding under the ring. Motherfuckers set that shit off. Like, it's going to be a bunch of dumb shit.
Trash cans, like maybe some trash cans would be involved so he can do the coast to coast.
Coast to coast, and it's going to be absolute bullshit.
You know the last Hell in the Cell, or not Hell in the Cell. You know, remember the last cage match we actually had with Shane? It involved his dad, and they were going against DX. Y'all remember how gruesome that shit was?
Yes.
That was a Hell in the Cell cage match. That's how it should be.
It's not going to be that though.
They're not doing gory shit like that. So it's like, who cares?
So that's why hashtag AEW right now. But AEW kind of fucking up a little bit. But I do like AEW still.
Oh yeah, you seen that? I was watching that shit with Big Mike. Me and Big Mike were crying. I'm like, bro, that was the big countdown for the small ass sparkler show for this.
Yeah, that was dumb. That was dumb. That's a whole nother show. Hold on, don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on that
because somebody know. Somebody showed me the OG look of the match, like and
that shit looked fucked up.
It was a big explosion. I'm like, okay, so it's gonna be a big explosion. Man, there was some sparklers going off.
Dude, them motherfuckers, they fell out like fucking Marvel's Avengers NPCs, dude. They fell out, dude. And that was so fucking stupid, dude. But anyway, okay, so
let me use the ring implode.
So, Big Claw, who you think winning? Shane or Braun Strowman?
So, as a logical WWE fan, right, we're all in unison here.
Right.
Logically, it goes to Braun Strowman. But
Facts.
the thing is, this is WWE. WWE creative is terrible. They don't know how to push stars. They don't know how to make stars. Any star that gets over naturally gets punished in some particular way. Gets fed. Look at Finn Balor. Finn Balor was the next fucking thing.
Yep.
And now look at him. He's back in NXT. And by the way, he doesn't even come out with the demon gimmick anymore.
I know, he just...
one of the best gimmicks of all time stripped.
He
look
just...
what they did with the Fiend.
The Fiend looked like literally a piece of shit right now. Like I don't know what the fuck.
With the Fiend, I think that's Bo Dallas. I think the Fiend right now is Bo Dallas.
Dude, I will fucking drop kick you in your neck, man. That ain't no fucking Bo Dallas.
There's a big report about that, like Wyatt says, and they gave the Bo Dallas to push the gimmick for now. Hence why he's not talking or he's not showing up on the Firefly Funhouse. That's why people are bringing that up. But the thing is, though, it goes right back to the Fiend, though. Going back to the Firefly Funhouse, right? He had their Mr. Rogers type of vibe going on. Look what they did to that. I gave shit to Alexa Bliss, but I gotta give her props. She really nailed the Sister Abigail character. She's like the best female promo on the show.
Remember when she was shooting Hadoukens at Randy Orton?
Oh yeah, props falling from the sky and shit. She's doing all this. I'm like, you know what? I'm over looking at Alexa like, damn, Alexa can kind of.
He still can get it as a motherfucking demon. That's how fucking
doing all the crazy wave out by Alexa looking a little.
That promo that she did right after the Fiend caught fire, like that was the best promo right there when she wanted Randy to.
Right. But then when the Fiend came out and he looked like twisted shit, I was like, this is kind of fucking up. Honestly.
I mean, Kane pretty much retired at this point, I'm pretty sure, because he's now in the Hall of Fame. So I guess they burnt him so he can replace Kane. But even doing that makes no sense.
That makes no fucking sense.
Kane is his own separate thing. Why are you doing that to him?
Right. It shouldn't be that. He should be what he was with Funhouse style. I hate that they changed it.
Have its own thing. Like, look what they did with Aleister Black. Aleister Black is a crime in its own right. Aleister Black could have been the next Undertaker.
I know, but now where is he? He's the next fucking way out to AEW. That's where the fuck he headed, honestly.
Yeah. Let me go and track that. I don't want to drag this up. So yeah, logical Braun Strowman, but in WWE sense and more likely reality because WWE sucks. Shane's gonna walk away. Why? Because that's Vince McMahon's son, and more likely he's gonna I want my son to go out with a dub. Look like superhero. Right. He's just Daredevil. He's gonna do X amount of things to win. Blah blah blah. Bullshit. Braun Strowman's gonna go right back to catering. So
damn.
I'll say Shane's got that.
Shane. All right. Shane. Brandon, who you think winning, man? Braun Strowman, Shane McMahon.
I'm gonna say Braun Strowman because with all this stupid promo crap that they're doing right now with his character, with him being dominant, I'm gonna say he's gonna win and then try to get fans over. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna say Braun.
God, okay. All right, maybe. Big Mike.
I'm gonna say Shane is gonna win. Somehow, I think Jackson Riker is gonna get involved because they just brought him up to the main roster. I think they're gonna do like a rivalry between Braun and him because they're both like pretty big dudes and muscular. I mean, Jack and Riker is not as muscular as Braun, but they're about
They're about even. I can see that. Pudsey said they're going to be fucking Nickelodeon slime in that motherfucker. I hope not.
I mean, they already put slime on Braun Strowman already.
I know. Yeah. God damn it. Okay, so
there's got to be a 3-year-old in creative.
There's got it. He's like, do this. Like fucking up and shit. All right.
This is like worse when fucking Dean Ambrose got a rivalry with, I forgot who it was, but I think he spilled ketchup or mustard.
Yeah, that was so fucking stupid. The food shit. Come on. Y'all disrespecting. He said Strowman versus Shane is my piss break match. Facts. I'm going to say, God, I'm gonna say Shane, and I fucking hate it because it makes my fucking neck hurt. But Shane is going. Shane's gonna fucking take it because Shane.
That fast forward a few years ago, guys. Remember he was flipping tractors and shit.
I know. Yeah.
I'm like, what happened to that?
Where is that? It's like he got de-escalated or something. I don't know.
He was flipping ambulances and stuff like that. What happened to the dude? Like, oh well. Vince woke up one day and said, "Yeah, I don't like you," and there we go, we're here. It's like, that's what happened.
You know what? It's just fucking terrible. And that, you know what? I predict, this is final prediction, that this is going to be the worst match of the night. Yeah, so I think this is worst match of the night. I think it's going to be even outside of all the shit. Worst match of night 1. All right, so next match, let's see. Let's do Sasha Banks, Bianca Belair. Now, this is the one that I've been really hype about. Sasha Banks, Bianca Belair for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Big clout, man. I know you loving Bianca Belair right now, dude.
That
hair, boy.
Who does it? You seen her? God damn,
dude. Man, she's popping out of control. But
popping everywhere.
Man, popping everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But like, what do you think? You think this is gonna go down like clean, or you think it's gonna be a lot of bullshit?
I mean, I think it's gonna be a lot of bullshit because I think Sasha's heel now, right? She's like a heel.
Yeah, she is heel now. Yep.
So she's gonna do everything to win, type of thing. Mm-hmm. It should be good, but that's a little weird. They put this match so early on the card.
I know, right? Like, it's opening the shit. Like, okay.
Because they're basically essentially saying that, hey guys, the Raw tag team titles are more important than the women's title. You know what I mean? That's kind of weird.
They should open with the Braun Strowman shit. That's what they should open up with that shit.
Yeah.
Like, what happened to the what happened to the women's revolution? Y'all remember that? The big women's revolution. What's up with that?
Well, they said fuck women.
Yeah,
that's what they did. That's what they said. They said fuck women.
It should be a good match overall. Some people are like, I expect to see not what's her name, Becky Lynch to make a cameo or something like that.
No,
I
not
doubt
in that
she won't be there.
match. I think Becky Lynch will go for Asuka and Rhea Ripley. She'll make an appearance in that one.
That would be nice, absolutely. That would be good.
Yeah.
But you know, this is hashtag WWE. So it's instead of her, it's going to be Fabulous Moolah's body.
Or
that's what the fuck is gonna.
They basically gave Carmelo line his whole interest, which is hilarious.
I know this shit's fucking sick suck. All right, so
winner. My bad.
Yep, winner. Let's go.
I would go since she won the Royal Rumble. I would go with the tradition. Have her get her first reign. She deserves a reign at this point. Give Bianca Belair a win. She deserves a reign. She's definitely the most breakout. She's breakout woman of the year for.
She is.
She definitely deserves her.
And she hot too. She fine. She good. She's a good wrestler. All of that.
She got the look. She can do what she can wrestle. She can do the storyline. She's good at that. She's much more. I would say she's much more capable than Naomi. Remember Naomi?
Oh, for sure. Because she better on the mic than Naomi for sure.
Oh, that I'll agree with Bianca Bella.
But Naomi just an amazing wrestler though. You can't take anything away from. She's amazing. But I think Bianca Bella just a little bit better because she's a little more technical than Naomi. But Naomi dope though anyway. So I'm nothing to take away from her.
Naomi is very
athletic.
Yeah, she's amazing. So all right, so you're going with Bianca Belair. Bet. All right. Big Mike, what say you, sir?
I think it's going to be a very good match. I think it's going to be coming down to like the wire, but I'm going to have to go with Bianca Belair. I mean, she is the woman of the EST, man.
I mean, for sure, dude.
She is. I mean, she's fast. She's strong. I mean, she's got everything you need. She's got the mic skills. I mean, she's got it all.
Yup.
Plus, she's from my hometown.
You got the hometown hero.
Yes, so I got to pull for my girl because she like said she's from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Here's the weird part though. So we got Bianca in the main event, who's an NXT star. We got Rhea Ripley, NXT star. Main event. I'm starting to get this vibe though that they might shaft one of them in some capacity because you know how Vince feels about NXT. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't push NXT stars.
I know.
That's the thing. You know what I mean? That's scary. That's the scare right now.
That's the scary shit.
I really hope they don't screw over Bianca Belair for the sake of some petty reason. Like she deserves the title run. Give that woman the title run. She earned that tenfold. That's
for sure. 1,000%. Like I can't even disagree with that. Brandon, what you think, man?
What up, Bray?
Praise.
My pick for Sasha versus Bianca is right here.
What is that?
I can't see it. Hold up a little bit. Hold up higher. Legit boss. Oh no. My God.
Oh,
Going for Sasha.
I shout my screen up.
Right, I said this motherfucker rest in peace, Macho Man facts though. Braze, but listen. Okay, I mean, listen, you can't take anything away from Sasha Banks. Yes, Sasha is amazing, but I feel like, Sasha, you've been there, man. You're starting to get to that point where you're like Randy Orton. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like you're just constantly fucking winning for no reason, and there's other people that really, truly need that rotation.
I would say that. That's Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair, Charlotte definitely on that level.
Come on, Danny, because you got to be honest. This is the most successful title run that Sasha Banks had. Well,
and she's had a good storyline but Bianca Belair helped a lot because Bianca Belair is super formidable. So it's believable that shit, Sasha, your ass is in check right now. So it feels good. It looks like it might work out.
Because if you remember, anytime Sasha Banks won the championship, she only held it for like one pay-per-view or maybe one day, and she would lose the title.
Well, that's true. That's fucking sucks too, though, because that's unfair as fuck. It's like this person been killing themselves.
This is her most successful title run she's ever had.
Yeah. And the reason why they made it this successful, I remember the reason why she's had this title for this long is because, I remember during her old title run, she was like, "Oh, guys, I'm thinking about going somewhere else with my talent. That's the other reason. They don't want to lose Sasha Banks. And here's the thing. I think they already lost her.
I think so too. Yep, I think so too.
She's not coming back. She's not going to re-sign again because if they made, and I can't believe I'm saying this because the dude was so over in NXT, or NXT, I said NXT, but he was so over in NXT, and that was Andrade Cien.
Yeah,
he's no longer in the company.
I know, and it's astronomical to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, dude, y'all had a true mover in the ring, and y'all just shitted on that whole thing.
I think Andrade, why he got fired is because, remember, Heyman was in charge of writing and everything for Raw. Once he got let go of that, they're punching every Paul Heyman guy.
Well, that's Vince. That's a Vince thing. That's Vince. Like, fuck them. Because here's the thing: Vince always been jealous of Paul when it comes to ideas. Whenever something is super amazing that Paul Heyman will say, it's like Vince will be like fucking devil's advocate and just go the opposite fucking direction, except with Roman Reigns, and we'll get into that too, because that was interesting because I thought that would never happen because of Vince. But we'll get into that when we get to that match. But okay.
Who's your favorite current wrestler? Oh, that's easy. He's not even in WWE. He's in AEW.
Yep. That's what I was about to say about it.
His name is Pentagon Dark Jr.
Dude, that's my favorite one too, man. Pentagon Jr. is so good. Cesaro, come on, man.
Listen, I've been a fan of that guy since Lucha Underground. That is how fantastic he is in the ring.
Absolutely. Braves, man. I know you getting back interested in wrestling, and I know you're hearing us break down the rosters. I really highly suggest you check out AEW right now, dude. Like, catch it before it gets too flooded with WWE dudes, but like,
they had a
literally.
fire match with Sting and Darby Allin.
That shit was insanity. You know, every match was like a pay-per-view match. Like, even before that, like even the lead up to that was like a pay-per-view match every time. Like, I think you'll love it. I think you'll love AEW. Yes.
I had to take back your statement for night one of Braun Strowman and Shane McMahon being the worst match of that night.
No, I said I want it to be. I didn't say it was. I said that should be the first match of the night.
Well, yes, but the worst match will be Bad Bunny and Damian Priest versus Miz and Austin.
I think that match will be better. And I guarantee it will be better than Shane versus Braun Strowman. I guarantee it.
I forgot that motherfucker was on the card. I thought he was just there to push.
It's a dummy match, but I love Priest, and I feel like anytime he gets a chance to be on the fuck, especially at WrestleMania, I'm supporting it. So Priest is criminal. It's criminal what they doing for Priest right now. Anyway, Priest should be like Keith Lee or something, you know what I'm saying? Like they bullshitting right now. So
only good thing I can say about it, they didn't change his look yet.
It's coming. You know what I mean? It's coming.
They didn't change his look yet, and more likely, like he kind of reminds me of. Damian Priest reminds me of Chuck. You remember Chuck Palumbo?
Yeah, Chuck Palumbo. What you know about Palumbo, man?
He's come out the Harley.
Yeah.
That reminds me of Chuck Palumbo with that gimmick, but pushed like a straight edge.
Dude, hold on, you making me reminisce right now, man. Damn, dude.
That's what he reminds me of.
Dude, Palumbo, I used to love that dude. I was like his only fan, man.
Yeah, Michelle McCool. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker cool.
Dude, they treated him wrong too. That's a whole nother story too. The way WWD did him, I think at the time, maybe F.
Actually, Carlito. Carlito got shafted back.
Yeah, Carlito. When he came back, let's not, because I'm getting sidetracked. Anyway, because I'll talk about that shit forever. All right, so we got one for Sasha, two for Bianca Belair. So it's on me. Okay, absolutely Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair is just what happens when new shit is amazing. She is super strong. Her moves are impactful. She's beautiful, and she's good on the mic. There's no fucking reason why she can't run the belt a little bit. You know, honestly, there's just no reason.
And it's time for new blood, man. It's time.
It is. Sasha been listen. Even though she may have lost the champion and it's been switching around, and she's been tag champ, women's champ, before Revolution champ, during Revolution champ. It's like fuck NXT champ. Listen, Bianca Belair's time is now, and the only way that she can get that all eyes, everybody's in the house still, motherfuckers is watching TV. It's perfect. Let's just push her. Let's just do it. So I'm going for Bianca Belair. That's who I'm going for.
But I'm going to go back with what Big Cloud said about how Vince was going to screw over one NXT star.
Okay.
Okay. So you think it's Bianca? You think because she's the hottest take right now?
Yes.
Okay. I mean,
don't make me fucking throw up, please.
It makes sense though because Rhea already got buried by Vince. You think about it, and that was at WrestleMania when she lost to fucking Charlotte.
Okay, wait. So, Bray's got a question. Does AEW have real HXC matches? Oh, fucking yeah, dude. The hardcore matches are insanity. Except don't go watch the last pay-per-view with the. Don't watch that.
Listen.
Don't watch that.
What Daddy's telling you about that last match is dead on point. Here's the crazy thing about that match. It had explosions, had all this shit. It was crazy. Look, it was dope. But
the finish was garbage. The finish, everything was amazing, but that finish was everything, man. That finish was absolutely everything. So
look up Darby Allin and Sting versus Kane and who was it? Cage and Gar? I forgot who was the other guy.
What about brother versus brother? Pentagon versus Ray Phoenix. Fucking that match was insanity. That's AEW stuff, Bray. So I know you seem real interested. So check that shit out, dude.
What about Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa?
Even like the motherfuckers that sound stupid is dope. Like Private Party, like all them motherfuckers is dope. Everybody AEW is absolute dope. Christopher Daniels, when I saw that dude, I super reminisced about old school Christopher Daniels and stuff like that.
I saw Suicide in him. I saw Curry, man. I was like,
dude,
Christopher Daniels.
I couldn't believe how long I've been a fan of his, man. I've been a fan of his forever, dude.
Oh, guess who also though? Guess who's also in there? And that was crazy because Big Mike didn't even notice him, but I know him. I just know him because I followed his career. Matanza.
Yeah, Matanza. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
The guy who plays Matanza, Jeff Cobb, is in AEW.
Yep.
And he hasn't been on TV because he can't travel because of COVID. Let me tell y'all right now, Jeff Cobb is one of the dopest fucking wrestlers I have ever seen. He's incredible. Just look up Matanza Cueto and it's what was it, Aztec Warfare?
Yeah, Aztec Warfare, man.
Look that up. Let me tell you, man, that is one of the craziest wrestlers I've ever seen. And he's a big guy. He's like Keith Lee's, like big. He's like that big. He's big of a guy, but he's. Man,
for sure. Puzzy says, even with the botch finish, AEW made it work by incorporating into Kenny's storyline. Facts. But see, this is what Vince won't do. You see what I'm saying? And I don't want to go off on a tangent, but you can see the different thought processes behind shit. Vince would just totally, utterly fail at capturing that shit. You know what I'm saying? AEW, you know what? Make Kenny Omega fucking pissed about the bullshit ass finish and make him that drove him fucking insane that it didn't end up how he wanted it. And that's amazing. That's great because they didn't shy away from the mistake. They played off of it. And that is the one key difference between hashtag AEW and hashtag WWE fatigue.
Story writing. That's one thing I can agree with AEW. Their story writing is good.
Well, because they let their people fucking try ideas. They don't try to put them in a box. So that's the difference.
I just gotta give one complaint to AEW, and this is the only thing they gotta fix. It's their women's division. That needs to get fixed.
Women's division is hands down 100% on WWE. That's for sure.
Yeah, that needs to get fixed. And honestly, that women's title, I can't. I mean, I thought it was cool when we first saw it, but I'm like, damn, it's so tiny.
It's little, man. It's a little title.
Yeah, I get what they're trying to do, though. It's kind of they're going with. I get what they're doing. They're doing the New Japan Pro Wrestling approach. I know as the women get those tiny.
They get the tiny, but no, give them a grandiose belt, just like the rest. I feel like women been in wrestling since time and fucking memorial. Treat them with the same fucking respect. They need a belt that is just as beautiful as the man's belt for sure.
The thing I would like to add, what Big Cloud said, about the women's division. I want to add on to that. I think they also need to add to their production value. I know Tony Khan's got the money. He can probably get all that production value just as much as like WWE does.
But here's the thing, though. But this is where I disagree with you on that. And I don't want to get too much on this. But I feel like AEW is a wrestling show. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference between wrestling entertainment and a wrestling show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
WWE is wrestling entertainment, and that's why it's so fitting that they changed it, because that's what it is. It's wrestling entertainment. It's like wrestling-themed entertainment.
That's why everything is so, like, if you look at it now with WWE, with their new approach, everything is streamlined. Like, all the belts look the same.
Right, it's just a streamlined approach. Right. AEW is more like, AEW is wrestling. Like, they don't, the glitz and glare they do have, I mean, they got some production values, but they don't need it. They don't need to have, they
need to fix the core before you get the production.
Yeah, get the women's division there, and make sure you pop the people that are not WWE as much. Get them, those dudes have been better than a lot of WWE people. So you got to pop them.
Like Victoria. They need like Victoria. They need Trish or something like that to go in there and help these women get really, really well in the ring type thing.
Right. Facts.
Because she's still a champion, I think, in one of the indie wrestling divisions.
Right.
I don't think Trish is really wrestling like.
Nah. Trish's a mom. She does yoga and shit like that, but she does,
But she can still help out though, and she would be tremendous as far as just like the understanding of like that women's style and shit. So
if she can get more understanding to them, like to help them.
I would have like her, like Jazz, and like Jackie, so you got like Powerhouse, Technicality.
I don't know though. WWE is petty as fuck, and more or less they do something stupid to Trish. And you already know, like, Trish got everybody on her side. She got me, she got the world on her side. If you come at the Trish trash and do something stupid like,
they would sue her first. They would sue her immediately, dude. They would sue her fucking immediately, dude. But you know what? I hope not.
Your character. Like, we own you. I'm like,
we own you. Yep, you can't go to wrestling. It's like, damn, fuck you, So, all right. So we got Bianca Belair is the main selection for this. Sasha Banks got one vote, but you already know.
That's from the basement.
Right.
Now watch him end up being winning though. Like, he might win. He might win that one though. On some real. I mean, that's how weird it is.
Bad Bunny, Damian Priest. Let me start with you, Big Cloud. So, like, I mean, I know this is kind of like a shit tier match, man, but like,
to me, I think this is going to be the weakest match of the night. This right here.
This is going to be the match where I take the longest piss I possibly. Damian Priest and Bad Bunny versus the fucking. First of all, can we laugh at the fact that the Miz was just WWE champion?
I know, man. He was just fucking champion, man. Like,
okay, I realize that, people. He turned in his Money in the Bank contract, became WWE champion, only to lose it the following week to Bobby Lashley and look like a chump.
I mean, I seen it coming. I seen that coming after
he hasn't even got a rematch. What happened to the rematch clause, people? When you lose a title, what happened?
It left with WWE's dignity. That's sort of.
He did get the rematch, but lost again.
Oh wow. Anyway, but
Bray said Big Cloud Bray said you remember him when he was on the Real World.
Exactly.
Brace! Hold on, we took mine in too and shit.
Took my cringy ass. Then she was like,
"Remember you used to do that shit?" I am the Miz. Remember you used to do that shit?
Oh man. Before he had the skull crushing finale, he did this move called the reality check.
Yeah, the reality check. Yeah.
I'm like, bro, like, you gonna get your lame ass out of here and go back to MTV? Now look, he's a two-time WWE champion. I ain't gonna lie though, I gotta give him his props. When he first won that title, he was fire when he first had the.
Well, I love him as a heel though. He's a great heel. He's a perfect heel. But you gotta use him right though. That's the thing. You can't just fucking
using it right.
He's only there, to be honest. They gave him that title because of what he does for them for ratings, like for that Miz and Maurice show that they do. That's pretty much why he got the title. I'm pretty sure. But to go back to this, this is gonna be the piss match, so I don't really care about this one. But if I was to pick, because WWE likes to push entertainers more than their own wrestlers,
Right.
I'll say Bad Bunny's probably going to walk away because it's going to look bad on Bad Bunny on the media, and for them if he loses at WrestleMania. And if I was to be creative, I would say, once they lose to Bad Bunny and Damian Priest, I would break up the Miz and Morrison.
Yep.
Give John Morrison his proper push as a singles wrestler and bring him back as Johnny Mundo, which he should be back as Johnny Mundo.
Please.
And have those two feuded out.
I don't see that happening.
I know. This is me being creative. See, I'm creative. WWE's not creative. WWE's not creative.
Right.
WWE's not creative. So
Right. He's being AEW, not WWE right now.
Anyway, Bad Bunny, Damian Priest win. The Miz and Morrison, maybe disband. Hopefully, if not, then we're gonna still see this cringy ass faction that's trash and on TV.
I know.
Come on now, man. Come on, Ryan. You know, Ryan, and I know that the hey ho ho hop hop is the.
Damn, you don't get that shit the fuck out my face.
Wait, Braze, we are talking about Bad Bunny, the music artist. He is at WrestleMania. He is fighting with Damian Priest. I know you're like, what the fuck? But it is Bad Bunny, the fucking dude.
Listen, the motherfucker won the 24/7 title, which is the biggest garbage ass belt I have ever seen. No, R-Truth, I'm gonna be honest with you, might as well call it the R-Truth title. That would have made more sense.
I mean, serious.
R-Truth is naturally funny, and he made that garbage ass belt work for him. Now he's got like the most reigns in WWE history. He's got like 47.
I
know. It's like the cheapest way. Bro, this is the cheapest way to get somebody a bunch of title reigns, and on top of all that, they've even given this title to like divas. Like Kelly won it. Candice Michelle, who by the way looks fucking fantastic,
still looking good. Yes,
she won the fucking thing. I'm like, what are y'all doing? What y'all doing, bro? What y'all doing? Stop the title, dog. Stop it. Let it go.
I know who's gonna be the next champion. Tony Polanco. He's going to be the next 24/7 champion. I guarantee it.
Well, the moment I hear that rev up that, I'm like, okay.
All right. Let's see. Big Mike, who you thinking, man? Bad Bunny, Damian Priest, or the Miz and Morrison?
I think it's going to be Bad Bunny and Damian Priest, with maybe a surprise guest coming in, because rumors been talking that Bow Wow has been training it for the WWE. I think Bow Wow's.
Oh my God! Don't make me fucking end this show right now. I will end this fucking stream, dude.
He's supposed to be training him with WWE as we speak.
Yes.
Big Mike, you just soured my entire night.
Like I said, man,
what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. Davis Priest gets knocked out or something, and all of a sudden we see Bow Wow come to the ring to save Bad Bunny.
It's fucking factual garbage. Please don't be right. Please don't be right. So you think Bad Bunny, Damian Priest because of Bow Wow? That's what you think?
Even Short Gamer say he's been training with Rikishi. Bow Wow has been.
Anyway, Brandon, what do you think, man? What do you think, man? You think Bad Bunny, Priest, or Miz Morrison?
Well, I'm going with the Bad Bunny and Damian Priest. Because, like you said, he's an entertainer. Mm-hmm. They're not going to let the entertainers lose. Basically,
they're not.
Look in the past. They've never had an entertainer that came on that long.
Hashtag blame Mike. Okay, but look,
I'm iffy about Big Mike. It's about Bow Wow coming out at night one. I don't know. It might happen.
Don't fucking make me fucking. I'm still sick from the first.
I know there's going to be surprises. I have
another surprise also.
Because fans are coming back, for WrestleMania. So there has to be some surprise.
All right. I'm gonna say Bad Bunny and Damian Priest. I'm just with you guys. Fuck it. I mean, I'm just happy. I'm just happy as fuck that Damian Priest is on the show and getting time. I don't give a fuck if it's with Bad Bunny or not. Please push real wrestling again, WWE. Damian Priest is dope. Please.
It came back. It all comes back to a music video. I'm just letting y'all know this right now.
I know, man.
Well, Booker T, that's what got this man all the way into WrestleMania.
Dude, that shit was ridiculous, dude. That shit was fucking ridiculous.
I don't think it's just Booker T's music video, because before Booker T, he did a music video with Stone Cold, and it kind of got a lot of play listens as well.
Well, I didn't see it. So, you know.
I didn't even know about it. That's a fucked up part. I don't even follow this.
Right. I mean, when first time I heard Bad Bunny was when he was performing literally at wrestling with Booker T standing there.
Probably fighting the lyrics. I'm like, I heard this goddamn song, but okay.
And then he was on SNL rapping as a plant. So, you know, literally.
I'm not the biggest fan of Bad Bunny's music. But he's done 2 songs that I know with wrestlers. At least with the wrestlers.
All right. Well, that's that match. Let's see what else we got. Let me pull it up for chat here. So
Cesaro versus Seth Rollins.
This is gonna be my probably match of the night for night.
Yeah.
If Cesaro doesn't get a dub, I'm gonna be pissed.
Okay, Cesaro, Seth Rollins, Big Cloud. What you thinking, man?
First of all, oh god, this is killing me. Why hasn't Cesaro won a single world title?
It blows my mind when I think about it.
He's a Paul Heyman guy.
I don't understand this shit, man.
I don't think it's a
multiple-time WWE or Universal Champion by this point. He hasn't won a single title.
Dude, and he's amazing. Like, Cesaro is fucking amazing.
Called the UFO. I don't know if y'all seen it in the indie circuit, bro. That used to be crazy. He used to, like, spin you on his back and, like, slam you. It was dope, man. Dudes. He's so restricted in WWE. He's so restricted.
And he's like one of the strongest fucking dudes on the roster. Like this, like Cesaro.
Greek Ali.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Like, come on, man. This dude is one of the strongest. He should be like Brock Lesnar levels and shit. Like I don't understand how they doing it. Like he's stronger than anything right now. And it's like they just saying fuck Cesaro. But I'm glad he's got this match at WrestleMania. I honestly hate that it's Seth Rollins. I wish it was I wish it was somebody else. I feel like Seth Rollins, yeah, he's a great worker, but Cesaro a better worker than Seth. And I feel like there should be a caliber level there with Cesaro, but I don't know. That's just me. But go ahead, Big Cloud. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm thinking. Because they're both great workers, so I think they're going to both push each other to the limit. Which, when I said, it's going to be my match of the night. I think.
Yeah.
Since Cesaro, well, actually, no, not even Cesaro. Since Seth Rollins, his wife Becky Lynch is going to be watching this more than likely at home with the daughter. More than likely, they're going to give him the win because support her husband at home, blah blah blah, so that type of thing. Maybe. Probably, more likely. Probably. I say probably, but really, if you want to be logical here and push the talent that need to be pushed, you would give it to Cesaro, who really needs it. Because what's a loss like this really going to do to Seth Rollins? The dude's already made. He's a multiple-time.
I know he's a made man. Like what?
He's a made man. First of all, he's the inaugural NXT champion.
Yep.
That alone is bigger than the fucking Universal title. Like that's a big deal right now. But honestly, more likely though, they'll probably give it to Seth. If I was to be, going by their logic, it's probably Seth going to take this.
Okay. All right. Seth. All right. Damn. All right. Yeah. Big Mike. What you thinking, man? Cesaro, Seth Rollins.
I'm gonna go with Cesaro. I want to see Cesaro win because, like I said, this man has deserved a push a long time. Like same with Braun Strowman. He deserved a huge push for a long time. This man's talented, super strong. I mean, he's got all the talents and qualities you need as a wrestler.
He does, and I absolutely 100% love that sentiment, for sure. Brandon, the whole man, are you the whole asshole, or what you doing?
So, I'm definitely going with Seth Rollins. Yes, Cesaro is a great, wrestler. When he first came out with, I can't remember who, he spoke like different languages each night. It was interesting, but I think Seth Rollins is gonna win to push his gimmick that he's pushing out.
Yeah,
and I think Buddy Murphy is gonna interfere.
Then I remember they gave him that 007.
Oh yeah.
Rip the dude off oh man, they wow.
But I think Seth Rollins, because Buddy Murphy is gonna try to jump back in because that storyline died. with him and Buddy Murphy and the Mysterios.
Let's see. Okay, Pudzy says, my hype for this match would be real if the reason behind it wasn't Seth going, I hate being swinged around, mind you. Deep down, he could be into it. Listen, you already know how this is. He's a made man, so he's get matches like this at WrestleMania and shit. So if he says there's certain things that he wants to do, he's gonna get that shit. That's just plain and simple.
Here's the thing I will say too, though, about Seth Rollins. He'll never be John Cena. Like, as much as like people give John Cena flack for how many titles.
Oh, facts. That's facts.
John Cena, when it comes to pushing talent, he'll push talent. Remember what he did with the U.S. title is a prime example. What he did with the U.S. title, he brought more prestige to that title. He made it more relevant.
Dude, he challenged every night, and every match was like a fucking pay-per-view fight. So it was amazing. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. During that time when he was United States champion, I thought that was the best John Cena because not only was he not doing 5 moves of doom, because remember he was stuck in that forever. But when he was doing those matches, like remember when he fought Kevin Owens for the and Kevin Owens took his
match, bro.
Dude, that match was one of the best matches ever on a show pay-per-view. That was one of the best because Kevin Owens took him to the ringer and won. Didn't Kevin Owens win that one? Yeah. So like John Cena
to the limit.
Yeah, and so John Cena, that was the hands down. That was 100% John Cena. I was on his side. I love seeing him every night. Like it was, I knew it was going to be amazing every time. That was and Seth Rollins will never have that. He will never have that.
That was the night where Kevin Owens actually took John Cena to the top turnbuckle and did that like. Spinning
that fucking ridiculous fucking box of fire and shit.
My jaw dropped. I was like, "Holy shit!"
And Cena sold the fuck out of that too. Now, Pudsey, I do agree.
He did a Swan Con and won the last pay-per-view. Fucking Kevin Owens.
I know, man. Like what the fuck? So Pudsey says Cena owns the golden burial shovel. That's facts too, though. But you gotta admit, when he was running that United States Championship, you were glued to the fucking screen. You had to see who would challenge him. You had to see the perseverance that was faced because the people that he fought was not like a Vince setup. It was just a bunch of motherfuckers who didn't get a lot of time. And when they when they came out, they pushed John Cena to the fucking limit. And there was a point where he would lose. There's a point where some shit was, but most of the time it was a God's honest match, and it had a finish, and that was rare for WWE. And that shit, people were like, "What the fuck?" And then it stopped, of course. But you already know.
You gotta admit, also, Danny, like John Cena had the most crowd reaction, even if no one liked him. It was going back and forth, like, let's go Cena, Cena sucks. That was the most crowd.
He was the most polarized. He's the most polarizing figure in wrestling. But that's a fucking feat in itself. That right there tells you greatest status and shit. So
I mean, people like it's rare you hear people say, "Oh, this guy has become bigger than the sport itself." He literally is bigger than the company itself.
He is.
With guys like Stone Cold
and The Rock and shit.
So
Hogan.
There's like 3 people. Now I don't even say Hogan's bigger than the company anymore.
Well, that's true though. That's true.
Yeah, like he fell from the race. But I would say maybe. So I can't even say Triple H.
Yeah, but Triple H ain't even that status. Whereas,
I can't even say that.
Like, think that crowd pop like The Rock or Stone Cold or even John Cena.
Is that we can forgive Hogan? No, we can't forgive Hogan. Hogan was fucked up.
All
right. We're waxing poetic because we'll go on. This shit will be like 8 hours. All right. I am picking. We are on Cesaro, Seth Rollins. I am going Cesaro. I feel like the shock of it, Cesaro is going to best Seth. All right, let's see. Let's do Lana and Naomi versus Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose versus the right.
Did you do the New Day versus AJ Styles?
I want to come back to that one. Let's do Lana, Naomi, Dana Brooke, Mandy Rose versus the Riot Squad. Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott versus Natalya and Tamina. #1 contenders matches. A bunch of ladies. Let's get it. Let me start with Big Cloud. What you got?
Yeah, you said a bunch of ladies. Yeah, a bunch of ladies, most of which you can't wrestle for shit. Number one contenders, man. Let's just go ahead and do process elimination. Tamina. Let me tell you something about Tamina. Tamina thick. She got thick.
Yes.
But in terms of her, and this is fucked up because this is Jimmy Snuka's daughter.
I know.
Yes. She has a great. Yeah, she has a great 5-star. Frost Splash, all that shit. She's great. But this woman ain't doing nothing in this company. She's just there for the sake of being there because her father's name. They're not going to do nothing with her. So therefore, I'm going to have to say that she is not going to win anything. Natalia, she don't need anything. Natalia's already been women's champion, Diva champion, done it all. She don't need it. So I'm not going to say that Natalia's going to win it at all. Ruby Riott. Next one. Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan.
You really don't like Ruby Riott?
Oh no. Nah, don't put words in my mouth. I like Ruby Riott. I even saw a certain select.
She's talented.
I even seen some certain pictures of Ruby Riott. She looked good.
And share. You need to share.
Oh no. Those we gotta save for the late night.
Yeah, that's the late night combo, right?
But let's just say Ruby Riott, she's a really talented person. But in terms of this company and her chances, no.
Right.
Liv Morgan, absolutely no. Right. She ain't doing nothing.
Right.
The Riot Squad, who gives a fuck about the Riot Squad? They ain't doing nothing in this company. No. So, you got Mandy Rose, you got Dana Brooke, you got Naomi, and you got Lana. Mandy Rose.
Amazing.
Hell no.
I like Mandy Rose.
She's amazing, but she ain't doing shit.
Right, she ain't doing shit. She doing fucking nothing. Like, absolutely nothing.
Dana Brooke. Let me tell you something about Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke has been as irrelevant as the Universal title before Roman picked it up.
Right.
Yeah. Crashed. So it's going to come down to Naomi and Lana. And more than likely, because, a certain individual is an AEW, Miro, it ain't going to be Lana winning women's title.
Right, that's what I was thinking. It's
going to go right to Naomi. Why? Because she already won the damn title before. She's won it before. She's a proven competitor. And Vince is like, oh yeah, that's one of my guys.
Wait,
so I'll say that.
No, this is a tag team for the tag team champions.
It doesn't say that. This is number one contenders match, and it says versus.
No, this is a tag team.
It's a tag. It's a tag.
Why does it say versus? I
know it's dumb. It's the way they got it up here. It's dumb.
It's Naomi and Lana versus.
It's a tag team contenders number one. So by default, actually Lana probably could pop with Naomi, but that.
All right, well. To stay on track, though, I mean, that still kind of falls back in the track, like I said, though.
Yeah.
All right, my bad. I'll lose a life. I didn't know that was tag team, man. I didn't even pay attention. But anyway, Lana, Naomi, easily got that. Everybody else in that roster, no, I don't see a chance with any of them.
Big Mike.
I'll disagree. I'm gonna say Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke can wrestle, and Mandy Rose has got talent.
I don't agree.
I don't know where you be watching.
She's proved it.
He fucking masturbated. He masturbated to her fucking lingerie shit. That's what it is.
The only thing good about
he said, baby.
The only thing good about Dana Brooke is that intro when she does that flip.
Right, that's it. Right.
I don't think she do that anymore.
And then, bro, you can flip on this dick, but you ain't getting the belt. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
You remember when Dana Brooke first came out? She showed she's got the wrestling skills. It's just. They haven't pushed her.
Who better, Dana Brooke or Naomi?
Bro, they pushed.
Okay, well, don't even try to say it. You cannot put it in the same fucking category.
Who's the woman who does the woman's right? I forgot her name. What's her name? Who does the woman's right finisher? I forgot her name.
See, we don't even remember her name anymore.
I know. What the fuck is her name?
Lacey Evans had a bigger push than Dana Brooke.
Facts. Yeah. And how come she's not even in this?
Not even in this damn man. She ain't in it because she's. I think she's.
That's right. She's doing the shit with Ric Flair, right? No, she's not doing that shit.
No, she's
fucked up. That's fucked up because she got pregnant, low key.
Yeah, actually, she's pregnant.
That's right. She's pregnant. That's right.
But remember, it was like a fairish love triangle.
Remember that with fucking Ric Flair? Like that shit was disgusting.
Yes. Vince McMahon wrote it in where she was pregnant by Ric Flair.
Pudgy says,
like, "Oh hell no! Please, that this is not true."
Pudgy says, Pudgy says, panelists, says my dad would probably watch this later on YouTube. I'm going to quickly give a shout out to Darren and send him hugs. Shouts out to Darren. I know you're going to be watching this later, buddy. Just know to wash your hands before you turn us on, but all right.
This guy, man. This guy.
Let's see. Brandon, who you got? Lana, Naomi, Dana Brooke, Mandy Rose, and everybody else who fucking sucks. Who you got?
I think I'll have to go with Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke because they've given them a little bit of a more push than Lana and Naomi in the White Squad versus the regular tag team champions. Like, they've proven, like, in the match as if they can beat them. So I think they're going to push Mandy and Dana Brooke this night.
Okay.
Yeah, you lost me too, Chief, but okay.
No, okay. All right. Dana Brooke, Mandy Rose.
I mean, if she win, they win. Here's the thing. They're fighting for 2 worthless-ass titles.
That's right, so it doesn't. It's like it almost like it doesn't matter. But I'm gonna go Lana, Naomi. I think they're gonna let it slip, and then Lana and Naomi will fail at the title attempt. So because they're not gonna let Lana get it, but they don't want Naomi to fail. So I think it's gonna be Lana and Naomi are gonna move on, and then they're gonna lose.
Dana Brooke is so ass. She hasn't even threatened.
They're not going to give. They'll give it to Mandy Rose, but they really don't want Dana Brooke in that camera light shit.
Oh yeah.
So if it was Mandy Rose, if it was like Mandy Rose and Naomi versus Lana and Dana Brooke, you could easily call that. But I still think Lana and Naomi because of Naomi. I think Naomi is still Vince's baby. So I think Lana and Naomi is going to take that match. All right, let's do this. Who we got? New Day. Okay, New Day.
Well, who did you pick?
Oh, I said Lana and Naomi. I said because All right, New Day. Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods versus AJ Styles and Omos. Basically a fucking building pillar. Big Cloud, who you got, man? You got New Day or you got AJ Styles and literally Attack on Titan? Who you got?
So they literally destroyed the Her Business.
Right.
So, and I don't know if you saw on Twitter, I think it was either not Apollo Crews. It was Big E, because I know he retweeted the tweet, but what's the other guy? Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods was like, hey guys, a year ago, literally almost a year or 2 ago, Kofi Kingston, this is us, and he had the title, the WWE title. Mm-hmm. So more than likely, they're going to win this whole thing completely. And the reason why, they just buried one of the hottest staples right now on TV. And it makes sense just to go right back for a staple that at least is lukewarm with the audience and people know that's what they would go for. As far as AJ Styles, yeah. AJ Styles is just there for the sake of being there. This is not even gonna hurt him. I don't even think it will hurt him a loss like this.
No, it won't.
Yeah.
It won't.
It's New Day.
It won't. So you go New Day. All right. Big Mike, what you thinking, man? New Day or AJ and Attack on Titan?
I'm gonna go say AJ and Osmosis or whatever it's called.
Osmosis.
Damn,
that's fucking Osmosis Jones and shit. Damn.
This ain't Osmosis Jones.
Right, that's what I said. That's what he thinking.
They said Osmosis.
I always get that shit twisted, but I mean, I think it's gonna be them winning, but because I mean, he's been getting pushed with AJ Styles for a while now. Like he's the biggest, strongest dude in wrestling right now because I mean Big Show's gone, so somebody's got to fill Big Show's shoes.
Okay, all right. I don't understand the logic, but I get it.
With that, when we start doing,
I mean, he is the giant of the wrestling right now.
I can't unsee that now. Okay, all right.
Because he is the giant.
Listen, man, this is WWE, man. You might be perfect.
You're like, I gotta go with it, Mike. You're right.
you got WWE logic down pat, so I think it's gonna be. All right, Brandon, what you think, man?
I'm actually going with Mike. I'm doing AJ Styles and I think they're gonna win it because they're gonna push Omos and.
Omos, that's Osmosis.
Brandon, I'm surprised you voted for somebody black.
Oh shit!
No, I'm just playing with you, dog. I'm just playing with
you. Shit!
I'm just fucking with you, Brandon. No, I agree with you, dog. I'm serious.
No, I think he should win the punishment for that one.
Oh no!
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you, man. Brandon, I'm just super fucking with you, dog.
Oh man, you stupid.
Well, he said Vince McMahon was his uncle, so I thought, same family tree.
Well, this man's got to be old as fuck. I said, yeah, this man's old as fuck.
Why am I poor? All right. So
this
okay.
dude, has this guy even wrestled yet? This backup for AJ Styles, has he even wrestled yet?
He was in the.
He's only done like a few interruptions of.
Yeah, almost only done. Yep.
No. Before that, he was like the bouncer guy for the Raw Underground.
Yes.
That
was Danny's favorite segment. I remember him telling me.
No, that shit was absolute trashiola. All right, so you said almost. Okay, AJ almost. I'm gonna say, I'm actually gonna go New Day. I think New Day is gonna take it, even though. Here's the thing, it's New Day. Vince is their resident Nigs, so they're gonna fucking they're gonna it's gonna be New Day. It's just gonna be New Day. That's all I got to say. I have no logic, just except WWE logic is gonna be. You would feel like AJ, as an amazing wrestler he is, and almost just literally a titan, would be able to fucking just destroy. But WWE logic, Kofi can beat almost whatever the fuck his name is. So the New Day winning that one.
What happened to Big E's single push?
It's in the same area the Hurt Business shit is.
I think he's been feuding with what's his name?
That's on night 2. That's night 2.
But he's been feuding with that dude
Apollo Crews.
He said, "Brett,
Apollo Crews." Remember, you and I talked about it. We're like, what with Apollo Crews and the Wakandan accent?
Dude, if you say Wakandan accent, I'm going to fuck you up again, dude.
Let me tell you something about that. No, I was talking to him about that shit, Dan, when he was doing it. He was sitting there going, "My family has been here for a generation." I'm like,
that shit was cringe.
What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm like, did this dude just now see Black Panther? Because he sounded like T'Challa when he was like, "Leave us."
I even looked up his history. He's not even from he's Nigerian, but he's not from leave us. He's like from Washington D.C.
He said from Washington D.C.
Stand up, my son.
On purpose,
Pudsey said, "Hi, Big Cloud. My dad is a fan of your podcast."
Exactly. Vince McMahon's like, we need some Wakandan in here. Come on, do it, Apollo Crews.
Don't fucking say that shit out loud, please. All right. So we got that one. All right. So that's that match. Okay. So we got what? One more match on night 1, right? Who we got?
Bobby Lashley.
Okay, Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre for WWE Championship. Big Cloud, man. I'm fucking sad as fuck, but I'm gonna ask you, what do you think?
Between this as well, because
what do you think is?
Bobby deserved this shit. He should have had this years ago.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that he's just now getting this shit in 2021 is a crime by itself. And you can make a documentary about how big of a crime this is in our community. You know what I mean?
Right.
In our community. That's how big of a problem.
It's a huge crime.
It's a huge crime. Because this goes back to Shelton Benjamin.
Man. This
goes back to MVP.
Yep.
This goes back to guys like fucking Ezekiel Jackson.
Yep.
Never got a push. I mean, the list goes on. There was ton of
Mark Henry. Look how they did Mark Henry. This is the strongest man in the world on paper. This dude is documented the strongest dude ever created, and he loses.
This shit though. That shit when he was what was that whole thing he did? The House of Pain. That was his best work.
That was because he was working dudes out.
That was his best work. But they didn't do shit with Mark Henry if you think about it at all.
Remember when he lost to Rey Mysterio? See that shit right there. That's what I'm talking about. The bullshit. But go ahead. I don't want to get into because
Keith Lee. The list goes on.
Keith Lee. Yeah, look at Keith Lee.
Yeah, the list goes on. But anyway. Since Drew McIntyre, when he won, first of all, he won the title, he beat Brock Lesnar with no crowds at all. There was no reaction to it.
Yep.
So it's like, it was cool, but at the same time, it wasn't as impactful because you didn't have no crowd reaction. If I remember correctly, there's going to be a crowd here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It makes sense to give Drew what he is entitled to, and that's a crowd reaction. Give him the title back. It has to go back to Drew. Reason why I would say it has to go back to Drew because eventually this is going to lead up to a title versus title match. I know, Danny. I'm torn as well. I'm saying this. But this is I'm torn as well, my guy. But this is going to have to lead from him. Leading up to, this has to lead up to him facing the winner of whoever's going to win the match between Roman, Daniel Bryan, and who's the other guy? Who's in the Edge? It's going to lead up to that. Have it be a title versus title type of thing. It has to lead up to that.
God, man. You know what? I literally have to fucking swallow my whole soul just to admit you're fucking right, dude.
He's right. I'm going.
I just want. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm sorry. I gotta jump in. I'm gonna give you mine. I just want it to be Bobby Lashley. I'm just gonna say it. Fuck it. I don't care. I know I'm wrong.
He's done everything right to reinvent himself. He's done everything right.
Bobby Lashley is going to win, and I'll even give him this. Bobby Lashley will win on bullshit. I think and I'm just saying it to put it in the ethos. Bobby Lashley wins with cheating. Fuck Vince, he just automatically does it, and it's true. And it's Bobby Lashley champion. All right, now go ahead, Big Mike.
I'm gonna have to go with what Ryan's saying. You're gonna have to give the man due because, like I said, Drew McIntyre, he won the championship from Brock Lesnar with no crowd, and everybody said it would have been more beneficial and more important to Drew if he won the championship with a crowd reaction. So I actually see, like Ryan said, Drew's going to win the championship again for the third time or fourth time, whatever it is.
Brandon, what you think, man?
I'm gonna disagree with Mike and Ryan. I'm going Bobby Lashley.
That's what I'm talking about, Brandon. Let's go, dude. Let's wish it into existence, fam. Let's do it.
I'm sorry, but Bobby Lashley's getting his push, with MVP, on the mic, pushing them, giving them that push. I thought it was stupid that the Hurt Business disbanded.
Right.
When they were on top. They were
on top. They were top tier faction. I don't understand. Shelton Benjamin in that motherfucker. You got veterans and fucking Hall of Famers in this faction. What the fuck is it dying for?
Right now, them pushing Bobby Lashley to be the toughest. I say Bobby Lashley's gonna beat Drew McIntyre and finally get his match that he wanted since day one.
That was him and Brock Lesnar, right?
Yes.
Dude, that sounds like a fucking dream, and I just orgasmed, but that will never fucking happen.
Isn't his contract done? Is he done with his contract?
He still said that he would come back. He still said he would come back. He did. He said if the matches are worth it, he would come back. And he already said that Bobby Lashley was one of the few competitors that he wished he would tangle with. So,
but is he going to pull a John Jones though? Is he going to ask for $25 million? Because remember, he did $10 million. It was $10 million extra dollars on his account. I'm gonna tell you, last time when he did that small run in WWE, and he was making $6.
If I was Tony Khan, I would contact Vince and be like, "Yo, I know this ain't got nothing to do with AEW, but I got $25 million to get this match going. Bobby Lashley and motherfucking oh boy, and let's get it. Brock Lesnar, let's get it."
Big Mike about that. Big Mike was the big surprise wrestler at AEW is going to be. Bro, I'm like, bro. It's going to have to be Christian Cage. It makes sense that
right.
Like I said, I had it wired down to either Christian Cage or Brock Lesnar.
No, you said Brock Lesnar. Then you were saying some other shit. You said The Rock, maybe. I was like, motherfucker.
Right.
You said The Rock. You were saying some weird shit. I was like, my guy, it's got to be one dude that makes sense here. Christian Cage.
And soon as we saw Christian Cage appear on, AEW, Danny told me he cried. He's like, here we go again.
What, Christian on AEW?
Because WWE.
Look, his soul's not right now, die. He's like,
listen, man. Sometimes shit don't match. You know what I'm saying? It's like Outriders. When you loot up and you get that armor is better, but it don't match your outfit. That's what the fuck that shit is. Bray said Brock is still around. He was popping steroids like Barry Bonds. Damn. He said Danny orgasm over a dream wouldn't be the first time. Hey listen. I clean up afterwards, okay? You know what I'm saying? I clean up. I don't just leave it there. I clean up. All right? Anyway.
Night 2.
Okay, all right. So we got 2 and 2. We split between Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, that's a fair result.
That's a fair, because it's like
you can't go wrong with either one. They're great. They're both great. But logically, you gotta give it to bro. I said it on a fucking show. What the fuck are you calling me for?
All right. So let's do this.
I'm getting like calls.
Night 2. Let's do Asuka and no. You know what? Let's skip that one. Let's do the lowest ones first. Let's go.
Dolph Ziggler versus Street Profits.
Wait, is that even on this fucking shit?
I wouldn't say that's the lowest.
Isn't that like that's like pre-match, right? That's not
Yeah, that's the pre-show, man.
Yeah, fuck pre-show. Let's do.
Nobody shows up in no pre-show.
Right, let's do Matt Riddle versus Sheamus for the United States Championship. Let's start with Big Cloud. What you think, man? Matt Riddle, he hurts his feet versus Sheamus.
He hurts his feet.
Oh man. First of all, it was Matt Riddle. Now his name is Riddle.
I know, man.
You might as well get this man a fucking a green suit and add an R at the end of his name. This match, I would give it to Sheamus. Sheamus has been fire. Honestly, I think Sheamus should win this. But Sheamus really gets the short end of the stick if y'all really think about it. Matt Riddle,
yeah,
I don't really see him becoming a multi-time world champion in this company. I don't see it happening. I don't see.
It's just not going because Vince hates his guts though too. So
yeah, man,
I'm sorry, but did you see Monday Night Raw's promo with him with the New Day?
Yeah, that shit was. Remember when he fucking forgot his lines with Asuka? He forgot his fucking line.
Well, they're pushing his stoner persona.
Well, they fucking up because real stoners remember. We just get paranoid. Go ahead. And we become conspiracy theorists. But go ahead, man.
Oh man.
I got my tinfoil hat on right now. But okay, so what you think? You said Riddle winning this one, Big Cloud, or?
I'll go with Sheamus over Riddle.
Sheamus. All right. Big Mike, what you thinking, man? Riddler or Sheamuser?
You know it's coming. You know it's just going to be transformed.
You know it is.
You know it's coming. Like they're like, oh, he's coming barefoot.
Matt Riddle. I'm gonna have to go with Matt Riddle because he is super talented. He's great with his feet work. He's got those educated feet. He's got that MMA background, and plus, and I know, Sheamus is right now just being a workhorse. So yeah. I feel like he's just gonna put Riddle over. Like, look, this is what you're doing. You're going over. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna take the bump. and you're going to win, Riddle.
All right, so you're going Riddle. All right. The whole man. What you thinking, sir?
Unfortunately, I have to go with Mike.
He said, unfortunately, you don't want to agree with Mike.
I just Riddle. I think they're just pushing Riddle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sheamus is a great wrestler. I just don't think they're gonna push Sheamus after the whole Jeff Hardy and him.
I know.
Dude,
that shit
was fucking cringe.
That shit was super garbaggio for sure.
The whole fucking drug thing with
Yeah, that was fucking stupid.
That was up there with fucking Jeff versus Matt over the house burning.
I know. Oh my god, dude! Don't.
The only good feud that Sheamus has had so far is against Drew McIntyre. That ended so fast.
But I did like him and Cesaro though. As tag teams, they were pretty damn good. But that's because Cesaro was amazing anyway. So, all right. Who's it on me? All right. Riddler versus Sheamus. I'm gonna go Riddler. Riddler's gonna win it just because.
Damn, 3-1 Riddle.
Yeah. I'm gonna say because WWE logic.
Riddle me this.
They're going WWE logic. He's gonna win it, and then he'll lose it next pay-per-view. So
Riddle me this. Yeah. Riddler might win.
They're gonna give him somebody else to lose to at the next pay-per-view. So Riddler winning this one, and then he'll lose it next. So
which I'm hoping the rumors are true. That Riddle will lose to Keith Lee.
Now that would be fucking amazing, and then give Keith Lee just dominate for a little bit and do the open challenge. I would love for him to do an open challenge and just be Keith Lee and just take over that same ring because it's easy to step in. You don't even have to be John Cena to do that. Just open the challenge up and just put on fucking match after amazing match, and you will just pop instantly. So that would be amazing if Keith Lee won it against Riddle, because it would make Riddle look strong because he did go against Keith Lee, and then Keith Lee would look amazing because he has the belt and would be legitimate. So all right. Yep. So that is that. Next one is, let's do Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler versus the winners of the Tag Team Turmoil. That must be Tag Team Turmoil. Must be a match at the pre-event, right?
Yeah, so whoever wins night one, the Turmoil match goes against these ladies.
Now, who is in the Tag Team Turmoil match? Do we know?
I don't even know what the hell.
We just talked about it.
It's Lana. It's the one.
That's the same shit. Okay, all right. So then,
hold the goddamn phone. How the hell did they get special treatment in this fucking?
Right. Because they got 2 nights of WrestleMania. You sure that ain't Raw and SmackDown, or is that all mixed together? Right. This is all okay. All right. So if it was Lana and Naomi versus Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, right?
So they wrestled 2 times a night. The winner of that wrestled 2 times.
Yeah, that shit's fucking garbage. So you know Nia Jax and
Baszler only wrestles once. What the fuck? There's no logic there.
If it's that case, this is very easy. Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler walking out. There's no fucking way. There's just no way. There's no way they're gonna make Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler look that weak after somebody wrestled twice and still beat them. No fucking way.
They made Shayna look weak not too long ago. Didn't she tap out or some shit like that?
But to Lana and Naomi though, Lana is, they're gonna win. Lana and Naomi.
They don't have to fucking.
You think they're gonna give the belts to Lana and Naomi? Over Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler.
That's the thing. Here's the thing about Nia. Nia can't wrestle for shit.
Yeah, actually, I think that's because the pay-per-view after WrestleMania is Money in the Bank. So if they break up Nia and Shayna, then they can go for the Money in the Bank to wrestle for the Women's Championship.
Here's the thing, though. If they do that, it's going to take a lot of work to rebuild Shayna Baszler.
Yeah, Shayna Baszler. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of work.
This woman came to the main roster. She bit fucking Becky Lynch on the fucking neck, had her bleeding and shit. Then she went to the Elimination Chamber, eliminated every woman by herself. Only to lose to Charlotte Flair by submission.
Wow.
I know. You have to rebuild this woman, so it makes sense for them to lose. Though I don't see Nia Jax and Shayna winning.
Pudgy said prediction: Nia Jax Shayna match. Jax will retain and attempt the whole the whole gag. Because we've seen Titus O'Neil, WWE, seem something funny. They'll run with it to the goddamn ground. That's also facts, too. So that could be, she could be screaming out her hole. And maybe that's a fucking distraction for fucking Shayna Baszler for the most devastating move in sports entertainment, the roll up for the 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I hope fucking
I mean, it's so 50-50. It's so like a flip of a coin. Like I can literally say Shayna and Nia win.
Fucking Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke winning it then. Shit. Like anybody could fucking like I don't know. This match is
I just do a wrench in everybody's prediction now because it's like the whole thing here. If Lana and Naomi win that night, they damn sure and win those titles because, you know, the whole Miro situation.
The Miro situation. So then that means it could be Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke to be fed to Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Like,
there you go.
There it is.
Just to lose.
Just to get you like, oh shit, you know, it's about to be some new shit. No, it ain't. It's about to be Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler. So, what you think? Yeah. What you think, Brandon? You think that sounds good or you disagree?
I think it's going to be the winner from night one, which I choose Mandy Rose and Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke winning against Nia Jax.
Yep. That's what I'm thinking.
Because they've been trying for that title.
The two teams have been feuding with Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler have been Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke and Naomi and Lana. So it's going to be one of them two teams, and I'm with Brandon. I think it's going to be Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke. Okay. It's going to win the belt.
Because they need a shock and awe for, you know, this is night 2. They need to step it up from night 1.
Well, they do got some shock and awe in night 2 for sure, because now that I'm looking at something, it's got me fucked up. Okay, so what about The Fiend versus Randy Orton? So Magic versus reality.
What'd you pick?
Oh boy.
Who do I pick? I already said. I just said they would be fed. Whoever it is will be fed to Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Okay, so Fiend versus Randy Orton. So Twisted Shit versus RKO. Big Cloud, what you thinking, bro?
I mean, this fucking storyline is so dragged out. It's so fucking dumb now.
I know.
It makes no goddamn sense now. I mean, I will say again, like I said earlier, Alexa Bliss is the best thing in this entire feud.
Mm-hmm.
She's been the best thing. She's been the main fuel for it. I think she's done great for it.
Mm-hmm.
But when you take Alexa Bliss out the whole thing, Bray Wyatt has been shit.
Yep.
After being set on fire, after losing to Goldberg, you know what I mean? He hasn't had that same appeal.
I know.
He hasn't felt the same at all.
And it ain't even his fault and shit. It ain't even his fault.
It's not his fault. Bray Wyatt's incredible. It's not his fault. But it goes back to creative. Going into this match, though, I mean, logically, the fucking guy just came back from being set on fire, and he's a fucking finger. You know, he's got the burnt fingers, and he's like, I'm gonna kill you, type of thing. So logically, you would go, the Fiend would win over Randy at this point, you know, because Randy's like shell shot. He's like, I killed you, you know.
Right.
It's like, you know, it's crazy. It's kind of like when he backed the limo with Undertaker on it into the fucking stage. You remember that shit?
I do.
Everybody thought he died. Or when he set the coffin on fire, everybody thought Undertaker died thing. It's the exact same thing. It's like, when you come back from stuff like that, logically, you would give it to the person who came back. So
right.
You go to the Fiend. So I would say the Fiend is more likely going to win this. Maybe Alexa might get involved and do some like crazy witchcraft. I don't know. Which, by the way, I don't think they're going to do because it's
a live audience, right? So they can't. It's going to be hard to pull off. It's going to be hard to pull off for sure.
I know that all this shit that she was able to do, they're not going to be able to do now with the live crowd. Like when the crowd, like when the lights go out and all she's wearing a skirt and this twisted like dolly gear she was wearing. Mm-hmm. She's not going to do that with all that makeup. It's not going to happen. So yeah. I would have to say the Fiend easy.
Okay, Fiend. All right. Big Mike, what you think, man? Twisted Shit or RKO?
Twisted Shit.
I think the Fiend's going to win. I'm liking the whole get up with the Fiend. How he looks.
I figured.
I like it. I think it reminds me of Freddy Krueger
in
a way because Because Freddy Krueger had melted face and everything as well.
Yeah, that's the only thing cool about that getup is the mask itself. The mask,
I love the mask.
The mask was dope. But the overall getup, no.
He looks like a fucking shitty pincushion. That's what he looks like. It don't even look like
this dirty ass like top torso. It doesn't look like he's burned. He's got the burnt gloves.
Yeah, it's just like it looks so fucking stupid.
Nah, Chief. I
think there's going to be surprise in this match as well.
Mm-hmm.
And me personally, this is my thing. You might think I'm high as fuck or drunk. I think Fiend's going to win with disqualification, but the person that's going to get involved in this match is going to be Soldier Boy.
Get the hell out of here!
Did you just say? What did you just say?
But I said Soldier Boy's going to get involved in the match. I know, man. Like, see it, damn, Mike.
Mike, I'm gonna need you to do this.
No, hold on.
I'm gonna take your hand. Wait, listen to me. Take your hand. Take your hand and do this. Just take your hand.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Mike, take your hand and do this, bro. No. Take your hand. No. Just take your hand. I ain't saying slap yourself. I just said take your hand and do this. Now just forcefully move it to your face. Harder, motherfucker. Harder than that. What are you doing? What are you doing?
So you think Soldier Boy was going to get involved in Randy Orton and the Fiend?
Hear me out and listen why. Because these two, Randy Orton and Soldier Boy, have been feuding on Twitter for months now. Soldier Boy saying, "I can whoop your pussy ass." Randy Orton's been firing back at him on social media. So that's what I'm saying. I think Soldier Boy is going to get involved. I know your brain hurts.
Okay. So Brendan, did we get yours? I don't think did we get yours because my head hurts. Fiend, Randy Orton, dude. What you thinking, man?
So with this match,
the fuck?
He's like, I need a smoke.
I think you have been smoking, but
Andy did. You said you're all for about conspiracy theories.
Yes.
No comment. All right, go ahead.
So I'm going with this angle. I'm going with the feud. I'm going with the Fiend winning against Randy Orton with a surprise, not Soldier Boy, not him, but Bray Wyatt popping up on screen.
While he's still there wrestling, right? Like he's.
I can see. Oh,
okay. Do like the double king?
The double, yeah. It's like he's got. That sounds more logical than fucking Soldier Boy. Like, why the fuck would he use? Why would he use his ass in the WWE and get his ass used the fuck up out of there?
You know what we're not going to get though. You know what we're not going to get in that match though, because Randy Orton's wife was pissed.
Yep. Remember that straddle moment?
Yeah. We're not gonna have Alexa get on him like a fucking thigh and do this.
That's hilarious.
I was sitting there going, damn.
I was like, damn, Alexa, you got it popping.
Fucking Randy over here twitching. I'm like, I see what the
fuck you doing, Randy. You hard as fuck. You hard as fuck.
I see you, Doug. She's sitting there laughing, doing that. I'm like, Alexa, stop acting like you don't feel a certain thing. Stop.
Act like you don't feel that punch. You already know.
I see you, dog. I see you.
And I don't know if the rumors are true.
Did you not see the computer meme there, Danny? I know you've seen it.
I don't want to see it. See it. Go ahead, Brandon.
I don't know if the rumors are true, but Randy Orton's talking about retiring.
Retiring?
I did hear about that too, but that might not be true right now though. He's still kind of it might not be true. I think did he already sign on for like 5 more years or something like that? Or
I mean that can easily be transformed into like a Legends contract.
Yeah, like a Legends contract. Well, that's true. That's like sometimes you show up, but not really like.
He was just on Broken Skull he was just on Broken Skull with Stone Cold, and he said he's right now in the prime of his life. This is the best.
That's why I can't see it anytime soon. But
okay, in the prime of your life, you want to continue to push forward.
Right. Okay, so
if anything, he might be done with WWE.
That's true. That's true.
And might be going to a proper wrestling show.
AEW.
Become a proper champion where it could be the AEW title.
Right.
I would love that. Him versus Christian Cage, AEW title. Let's fucking go. That'd be lit.
I'd be lit. All right, Fiend.
Real quick.
Yes.
Danny. So, would you be turning your TV off if you hear Soldier Boy's music hit? Go Superman. Oh.
Yep. I'll take my brand new TV and throw it right in the tub. Okay. All right. Let's see. Fiend, Randy Orton. I'm gonna go the Fiend because the Fiend is always shit. Like it's always something else that a regular motherfucker can't handle. And I actually kind of agree with Brandon with some otherworldly shit fucking Randy Orton up. It's either going to be like 2 fucking Fiends or 8 Fiends or something. It's going to be like something ridiculous. It's going to be like 2 fucking Alexa Blisses. Like it's going to be something kind of crazy to where Randy ain't going to be able to take it. He's not going to be able to take it.
And he's going to build a fraction with the Fiend. You know, because he already has Alexa Bliss.
I mean, how easy is Randy Orton? All you gotta do is make him throw up some black shit, kick him in the stomach, and hit him with the fucking kiss of death. Like literally,
like it's probably like the big surprise. Well, it ain't not the surprise, but it's probably gonna be Alexa, like just coming out of nowhere, probably with the little Jack in the Box thing.
Right, and fuck him up.
Like a gesture, she'll do a gesture. He'll throw up that black tar, whatever the hell that shit is. He spits out his mouth, and then he gets it with Sister Abigail. But it could be what Brandon just said. I mean, she might do that, and he might get the actual reveal that it is Bray Wyatt, right? Bray Wyatt is actually on the teleprompter. He's like, "Hey guys, by the way, that's not me. That's just the Fiend or something like that."
Right. Like the Fiend's body is clay or something and can do whatever. Like I mean, you could go. I could absolutely 100% see that. So I'm thinking the Fiend winning on some magic shit. So
because they want Bray Wyatt and his brother to do something together.
For sure. Well, it ain't gonna be Bo Dallas, but Fiend winning on some magic shit for sure. All right, now here's a match. Now here is Big E versus Wakanda Cruz for the WWE Intercontinental Championship in a Nigerian drum fight. Big Cloud, man. Yeah. I know you like. I love Big E, man, but
what is this? A what fight?
What do you think is this? There's a Nigerian drum fight. Yes.
Hold up.
Yes, dude.
If that shit ain't racist,
dude, that shit gonna be so fucking racist, dude. 2 black dudes fighting with drums.
Nigerian fucking drum right.
They might as well just put the word nigga up there. And just let that shit sit up there. Like, just let it up there. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Just go ahead and go all out, Vince, because you know you want to do it. When your white staff go through the melody detector, she go doo-doo. When your black wrestlers go through it, she go nigga. And they go to the ring. You might as well do it. You know you want to do it, Vince.
You know you want to do it. Fuck it.
You know you want to fucking do it.
You already got 2 black dudes fighting with drums and dumb shit. Look, this is what you do. Give them nose bones, right? Give them some nose bones.
Have them have like fucking dresses on made out of skulls.
Right, skulls and shit. Just make them all witch doctors, and then let's get it. Let's get it.
Them crazy ass dances from Street Fighter like that. You know? Just go ahead and do it. Go all out. Have motherfuckers singing the fucking Wakanda national anthem.
Everybody dressed like Dawson and shit, man. For sure, man.
I can't. But first of all, this match makes.
This match is
let me catch myself. Hold on.
Take a deep breath.
Apollo Crews, when he first came to the main roster, was red hot off of NXT. He was actually he should have been a champion in NXT.
He should have been a champion, period. Yes.
Yeah, he should have been a champion. He never got pushed. He went to the main roster. He was fed to fucking Braun Strowman and all this shit. Now he's back and he's in this Wakandan fucking gear. He's speaking different. He doesn't make sense. He's carrying a fucking spear, my guy.
Dude, I hope they're not chucking spears, dude, because I will fucking sue WWE, man.
I'll tell you right now, if you got motherfuckers outside the match with drums, if this is how I'm picturing this match is gonna be, so they go in there, you're gonna have the dudes banging the drums like a beat, and you're gonna have people outside with spears going.
Dude, this is gonna be the most fucking racist match in history, dude.
I'm dead ass though. If they do that, you know what that's from, right? That's from Black Panther the movie.
Yeah, that's from Black Panther.
That's ritual combat. Remember, they had the spears. Like, hey, you ain't going nowhere.
Remember?
If they do that, that is legit Black Panther.
Dude, and it will be legit racist as fuck.
And Mike been talking about how he's doing this Black Panther Wakanda Forever accent. I'm like, dog, I swear to God, don't do that. Anyway, who should win this match? It should be Big E. Big E deserves it.
Right, Big E should win it for sure. For sure.
Apollo Crews hasn't done shit on this main roster. Doesn't deserve shit. Or actually, no, let me phrase. What am I saying? He deserves a title at some point, but he needs to naturally be built up for it. And he hasn't done anything to be naturally built up for it.
Right.
The built up for this match has been trash. He had an opportunity to show that he was worth it when he went against Big E on TV.
Yep.
And he basically
That was a stupid ending.
Yeah, it was a dumb ending. It's like, wow, what was the point of that?
I know, it was like, what the fuck was that shit? Right,
like,
yeah.
Bro, you talking all this shit about pride and I'm all this, and you fucking get yourself disqualified. I'm like, bro, you have no pride, so therefore, I don't believe this gimmick.
Right, the gimmick automatically garbage, right.
And he didn't get disqualified. It was like a weird kind of pin.
It was like a weird pin, remember? It was fucking stupid, because didn't he lose, and then he ended up fucking, like, trashing Big E at the end, like, he just fucking hit him with 100 fucking Olympic slams and shit.
This is dumb. But Big E wins single run finally.
Okay.
And hopefully he uses this to build himself up to Universal or WWE title.
WWE title, facts. Big Mike, what you thinking, man? Big E or Wakanda Cruz?
I don't know, man.
He said, the Big Mike don't want to say shit. He like, this shit is racist as fuck. And if I say
it's so dumb. A Nigerian drum. Listen, bro. When I
first heard this, and I watched it with Ryan, I was like, man, this shit is cringy as fuck.
You know what would kill me? You know what would kill me if they don't even do this shit in a fucking arena. They do this shit like in a pit surrounded by water. I swear to God, I will lose my shit. I will lose my shit.
Don't fucking make me fucking pissed, man. I wasn't be fucking pissed, man.
I mean, if you're gonna go full, Wakanda, just go full Wakanda. Just give them water. Just put
just fucking had a water shit in the fall. Have like
fight on the beach. Have a fight on the beach.
Right.
Everybody.
You know what I'm saying? Have fucking Apollo Crews mama dressed in full garb, sitting on rocks and shit. Have the whole family. Like, you might as well fucking do it.
My son, you brought peace and prosperity to our home.
Dude,
oh man,
this is racist as fuck, man.
This is probably a match where I'm gonna like tell Brandon when he's over here, like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Tell me this match is over.
Right.
It's the longest shit you possibly can, bro.
Exactly.
Right. Just dump that shit off, because you ain't missing
Drop
nothing.
it. You know what I mean? Like, don't even bother.
Just go plop, plop, plop. Just keep it going, dude.
I'll just be fair. I don't care who wins this, but like I said, this is gonna be total cringe.
Okay. All right. Brandon.
In this match, I'm going with Apollo.
Okay. Brandon, like, how can I say this shit without like get kicked out of his chat?
Oh man, he said Apollo, throw his ass off the waterfall.
I just think like Brandon and Apollo.
That's so fucking hard this time.
You even say it with a straight face. Every time he talked, I'm just picturing that scene where it's like T'Challa was.
Oh shit!
Like, that's all I picture right
now.
Oh
god!
Over the cliff.
Brandon, you are funny as fuck, dude. You could not.
After the match, I'm telling you, if Apollo Crews after the match wins, and say if he does win, and he does the Wakanda Forever sign, I'm gonna like.
If he wins, if he wins and like his little group or whatever, if they come at him, they give him a necklace.
Oh my god, dude!
It looks like the claws. It looks like the claws. I swear to God, y'all gonna feel my wrath. I'm gonna die live.
Dude, that shit is reckless as fuck, man.
I'm gonna die if I see that on TV. I'm like, bro,
yes.
The Black Panther necklace?
Danny, if what Ryan said happened, Michael's gonna call you right.
I was gonna be like, Dan, check this out, dude. Wakanda Forever, dude. I will block Big Mike if he calls me.
I swear to God.
If Big Mike calls reminds me of does the fucking Wakanda. First of all, I'm gonna hit Big Cloud up first. I'm gonna say if Mike called you, don't pick up. I'm gonna tell him immediately.
I'm gonna immediately go on Twitter. I'm gonna find all the ritual combat fucking scenes. I'm
Dude.
gonna go on Twitter, and I'm just gonna put the necklace on. Like, bro, kill me now. Kill me now. Y'all killed me. Just kill me now. This
Just please, WWE. I don't even want to fucking WWE. Don't do this match. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
it's happening.
Just cancel the fucking match. We understand. Put Big E in Nia Jax's match. Fuck it. Have him win the tag team women's championship. All right.
Oh man, I swear to God. See, I'm watching this match, bro. If I hear drums and I see motherfuckers,
dude, it's gonna
outside, if I see spears outside the ring and these motherfuckers come out dressed like ritual combat where he's wearing battle mask, I swear to God.
Dude, you know what? I guarantee when you watch the show, right? They're gonna have that. They're gonna have the words of the match, Nigerian drum match on the mountain, right? But it will have 2 G's. Nigeria will have 2 G's. For Nigerians, and it'll just say that. That's what it'll say. All right. Next up, we got Asuka versus.
What about like Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn?
It's gonna say Nigerians.
Get away with that shit. Get away with that shit. These are 2 T's, right?
The whole drum match is gonna go down in Papa
Shango. It's gonna be Papa Shango and fucking the Boogeyman. They're all gonna come out to the. Let's bring out all the niggas that got skulls.
Watch there be a plot twist, y'all. Watch Kamala be the head chief.
Dude, don't fucking. I'm so fucking pissed. All right, Asuka versus Rhea Ripley for the WWE. You said what?
What about Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn?
I'm skipping that one. We'll come back to that one. Asuka versus Rhea Ripley, WWE Raw Women's Championship. Big Cloud, what you thinking, man? What you thinking?
Considering that Asuka has had a terrible title run, no actual competitors, she hasn't really defended the damn belt, and I forget at times that title even exists as a lay on TV. She does these cringy ass interviews, or not interviews, but these cringy ass fucking promos on TV. Not really helping the situation. This is great. They gave her CM Punk's undefeated streak.
I know.
And they did that just to piss off CM Punk, but he didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's what hurts WWE. It's like, well, CM Punk's like, I did that naturally. I don't give a fuck. So,
right.
You know? So they did that for her. And ever since she lost to Charlotte Flair, it's crazy. All these fucking both these wrestlers in this match lost to Charlotte Flair and have not been the same since.
I know.
So Asuka going against Rhea Ripley. First of all, Rhea Ripley just interjected and got herself in this match by just offering. That's it.
There was like no fucking build up, right? Like this shit.
I like it.
So going into it though, I mean, it makes sense, I guess, because Rhea is just naturally over. She's a great wrestler, performer. I would definitely go with Rhea Ripley winning for sure. I think she's a great performer. But if you want to be realistic, I mean, well, actually, no, it's realistic too, because she could beat Asuka.
She could beat Asuka, yeah.
I don't know how long Asuka's got in the tank. I don't know how long she's gonna wrestle. Asuka's like 40 now, I think. Is she like 40 now? She got like 40. She's up there. Look her up. Look up her age. Is she like 40 now? But Asuka.
I'm looking her up right now.
Looking up. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Looking it up right now.
Asuka's 39 years old.
39. Yep, 39.
So about 40. So when you hit 40, you're at that point where you have to really think about the future.
Right.
I don't think she has kids. I don't think she has none of that shit. I think Asuka, as much as it pains me to say, I think Asuka's reached her point in WWE. I don't think she's going to go any further. More than likely, she'll probably become an ambassador like Kairi Sane.
Yeah, like you're saying, yep.
Yeah, Kairi Sane this, help them get more, on an international level type of thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Ripley.
Yeah, all right,
that's
so, all right, Rhea Ripley. All right. Big Mike, what you thinking, bro?
Plus, she has a YouTube channel. Her YouTube channel took off.
Yeah,
by the way.
True.
What am I thinking here? I think Rhea Ripley's going to win. She's an all-around talented wrestler. She's got the skills. She's got the mic skills, and she can do the heel and she can do the baby face. And right now she's going with the heel look. You can tell, and I like it. So I'm going to go with Rhea Ripley for the win and for the belt.
I love her entrance now too. When they zoom in her face, she does that creepy ass little grin smile. I'm like, yeah.
Dude, plus Rhea Ripley she can get it too. She can get the D too. Absolutely, yeah. Rhea Ripley. You know she got that hard come too. You know she come hard as fuck. You know,
that whole stomp in her entrance is more over than half the roster. You see.
I know. And she got a little booty jiggle too when it does that. I know. It's like, oh.
See the whole effect all the way to the chest. I'm like,
you know it's good.
I'm like, can you do it again? I ain't gonna go look at that.
Right, you know it. It's just it's good. You could just tell. Some women you could just tell, and you know it is fire.
To add on to that, because they're also bringing out her band that plays actually her song.
Yes.
WrestleMania this year. Mm-hmm. So her band that does the Nightmare song, they're actually going to be there. So I think that's what they're doing. They're putting all her...
New Year's Day.
Puzzy said hard come. What?
Oh yeah. You don't know about that fish and the chick.
No, they're putting the rocks in all on Rhea Ripley. Ooh. So I see Rhea Ripley winning.
All right, Brandon, the whole man. What you think?
Brutality.
So I'm going with Mike and Ryan. I'm going with Rhea Ripley, but with a little twist. So
do I get involved?
I think when Rhea Ripley wins,
you just set yourself up for a complete death.
Right, exactly.
I think when Rhea Ripley wins the title, you hear Becky Lynch's music come.
Okay, so Becky Lynch comes back out and then there it is, the big build up to her challenging. Okay.
Yep.
They did that with that makes sense because I remember they did that with Asuka when she won Women's Royal Rumble or something like that. You had Ronda Rousey come out like, what the fuck is your bony ass doing on my TV? You just get knocked the fuck out. But so it makes sense. That's not uncharacteristic of them. Have her come out.
That's true.
So, and
have to stare down for the finale of that. Yeah, I could see that. I could absolutely see that. You know what? I will actually second that. So I will say Rhea Ripley. And then Becky Lynch comes out for the little super surprise, and that's what the WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So if she does come out, do you think she's going to do a whole new persona, or is she going to do?
No, she's coming back as the man for sure.
You're gonna see that. You're gonna see that cringy shit. I'm the mom.
Yeah. You're gonna bring because they sold so many shirts with that too.
If I see that, they sold one particular shirt because of the fucking meme of it. It made no fucking sense.
Are you talking about
I'm the man's man. Like what?
And you know who bought a shirt? Brandon bought that shirt. I'm the man's man.
Oh my god.
The man's man.
So you're the whole man's man? That sounds like a porno, dude.
Man.
I'm gonna say Rhea Ripley because I want to smash that knot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go Rhea.
Rhea does that damn intro. She's like on the apron sticking. I'm like.
Absolutely. So Rhea Ripley because she can get that D. So Rhea Ripley. All right. Let's see who we got. I think we got Kevin. Okay, so Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn with fucking Logan Paul. This is pure piss with Logan Paul on it, but I'm gonna start with Big Cloud. What you think, man?
Why is Logan Paul even on fucking TV? He knocked out a fucking bum ass. What was it, basketball star? Or he knocked out a bum or whatever.
Robinson, I think was his name.
He's just not a boxer. He's just not a boxer. That dude's a basketball.
You knocked out a bum and you think you can beat everybody's ass. I'm like, bro, if I had the proper training, I'm pretty sure I can knock your bitch ass out.
Right.
I don't get it. I really knew what you're trying to do. So I'm gonna knock out Conor McGregor. Can somebody knock this dude the fuck out?
Please. Can somebody?
Please, he's killing me. But anyway, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, probably give it to Sami Zayn just because he's partnered with Logan Paul.
I know, and WWE promoting that bullshit.
Yeah, y'all know how they do it. They do that shit when they have like a celebrity on their side. They'll have them win, like Bad Baby, whatever, or whatever his name is, or Bad Bunny, whatever fucking name is.
Baby.
I said Bad, whatever fucking name is. I said Barbie, but I mentioned Barbie, but I said baby. Anyway. You know what's fucked up? She has an OnlyFans too, which is fucked up.
I know.
That's fucked up too. That's the weird part about it. And everybody's calling her baby, so it's like,
oh god.
different thing. But go back to this. Go back to this. Sammy wins with Logan Paul. Kevin Owens takes a small little loss. I mean, let's face it. I don't see him winning a title anytime soon. He already put on. I think he did his job where he got Roman over really good convincingly. I think he did his job. So I do believe he's due for a title shot and due for a title run. But it's going to have to come after Roman eventually loses to somebody worthwhile. Then he'll get his title run.
True.
So, yeah, I'll give it to Sammy.
I want to go next on this one.
All right, go ahead.
So, I'm going with Kevin Owens.
Okay.
Because I'm in this match, I'm gonna see that Logan Paul, whatever his name is, like knocking out Sammy because you know how Sammy's new persona is this conspiracy with the cameras and that, and then Logan Paul's just gonna like punch him, and then KO's gonna get the win.
Oh my god.
Oh god. I'm gonna go with.
He ain't got no knockout power.
Right, man. What the fuck is that? All right. So you go ahead.
It's gonna be like
Logan. So Logan Paul's gonna get so mad at Sami Zayn, he's gonna knock him out, and Kevin Owens will pin him.
Yes. Because
that is such WWE logic too.
It happened with Mike Tyson with DX and Stone Cold.
That's horse pass.
This is all logic. This whole match is WWE logic. That's why it's so hard to fucking.
It actually makes sense in a way because you know Mike Tyson was just on AEW yesterday.
Anyway, Big Mike.
I mean, it's Vince's logic. Oh, they had a boxer. Let me get the most trash.
Right, trash boxer, Logan Paul. So, Big Mike, what you thinking? Kevin Owens or WWE?
I would like to win this. I mean, just because I'm liking his new persona. But like I said, I think Brandon's right. Logan Paul's going to get involved and knock out Kevin Owens or something. And I just don't want to believe it, but I'm like, whatever.
Whoever's in charge of Owens' gimmick clearly doesn't know what they want him to be. First, he went from a badass who just wanted to fight everybody in NXT. Mm-hmm. Now he's doing stunners and doing all this crazy over-the-top shit.
They don't know how to use them right now.
Are you trying to tell me this man is the next Stone Cold? Because I'm telling you, he don't feel like it. And if you want to do Stone Cold, you have to do over-the-top shit to have him looked at as
right. You got to make him go like bigger than life, and y'all won't push him like that, though.
Like when Stone Cold destroyed the DX tour bus when he fucking came out with the damn truck, you have to do over the top shit to make him seem like that. Unfortunately, we know y'all not doing that, so you know that was a different time when money was pouring through that.
Puzzy said prediction: Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. Kevin takes the win. Logan eats a stunner. If Kevin can deliver a stiff stunner to Logan that hits so bad that it'll make Logan rethink his life choices, I might have a mini orgasm. Not gonna lie. Well, okay, I'll give you my take. Okay, so Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. I'm going because Kevin losing this does nothing for him. Like it does not kill Kevin Owens.
It doesn't affect him.
So I'm going Logan Paul, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens. I'm going to say he still gets the stunner on Logan Paul. But because of the distraction, Sami Zayn beats him. And I'm going to do this just like What Culture does with the most powerful move in sports entertainment. The motherfucking roll up for the 1, 2, 3. Sami Zayn wins, beats Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens standing in the middle of the ring like fuck. And then somebody else comes out and says, fuck you, Kevin. So that's what I'm thinking. For that. What up, Nelly? What up? What up? All right. What we got? Last one, right? Main event. Okay, Roman Reigns versus Edge versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE Universal Championship.
So you wait for this one, Danny?
Nope. Let me stop with Big Cloud. Big Cloud, what you think, man? Roman Reigns, old ass dude, or somewhat of an old dude? What you thinking?
He said old ass dude. That old ass dude is Adam Copeland, sir. And that old ass dude is a legend. A level of respect on Adam Copeland's name. But I will admit though, if he walks out that arena as champion, a lot of people are gonna piss on his legacy.
Dude, because that shit's fucked up. You don't need to have it right now, Edge. You've been at this point. Like you've been so many championships and so decorated.
You're the record holder for the World Heavyweight title at 7 runs.
Come on. You know what I'm saying?
You have multiple WWE Championship runs. You had your own spinner belt. You did all this shit. You were an icon in the modern era. You're an icon.
Rated R superstar. Having sex in the middle of the fucking ring with Lita. Like, come on, man.
You don't need this. I get that he feels he got robbed when he had to give it up after an injury, and I understand that. But you can get that another time.
Another time, man.
This ain't the time. It has to go to somebody who's deserving. So this is where I move him out the way because I don't think he's gonna win. But Vince likes to piss on us. They give the title to fucking Oldberg.
I know. He said Oldberg.
I mean, let's face it. Goldberg shits on a lot of the wrestlers. Oldberg, this newer version we got now is shit.
Right.
He just giving title matches for the sake of giving title matches and giving matches or giving titles. So going into this though, I mean, I would have to keep Edge on the back burner because he might win this because Vince likes to piss off the fans in general, so he might win. But at the same time, if they wanted to do right by a certain superstar, it would honestly have to stay with Reigns.
Facts. That was where I was getting at. Yes, go ahead.
Reigns has been the best thing on TV. Roman Reigns has single-handedly carried the show.
Yep.
Yeah.
And his promos.
And he's like John Cena style carrying right now.
There's the thing. I remember I called it out. I was like, bro, Roman Reigns needs when dude was saying he was over and everybody was a smart for hating on him, I'm like, guys, he's not over. He's being forced.
What up, Prime Time?
It's not natural. You need to push this guy as a heel to get him over. Look at him. He is the hottest thing on TV.
Right.
Along with the Uso. The hottest thing on TV at the moment. That is how shit needs to be. So he needs to remain champion for a while, for as long as they possibly can. At least until somebody credible comes up that can beat him. He already beat Daniel Bryan in convincing fashion. Yeah, Daniel fucking lost to him again after the Elimination Chamber, right? Of course.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't see them giving it to Daniel. I don't see them having
I can't see that either. I'm with you on that. I can't.
Live crowd, true live reaction. It has to go to Roman.
It's got to go to Roman, and I'm gonna go after Big Cloud because it's got to go to Roman. And the reason why I say this, and I totally 100% agree with you, Big Cloud, on that, because Roman Reigns has been putting in that real work. He's been carrying the business, and actually, and Paul Heyman has everything to do with that too, because see, Paul Heyman, I've been wanting that shit for so long for Roman Reigns, where he makes a jump, when he makes that evil jump, right, that it is a impactful evil jump. Just having him be a bad guy is doo-doo, but putting him with Paul Heyman, that means that there's some guarantees there, and that is terrifying when you're talking about a heel. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about a heel in WWE that's has a guarantee, that's like you have to hate him, to love him, to hate him again, to love him, to super hate him. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a constant.
Bro, you know what they need to do though with this gimmick, bro? They need to have him so when he wins.
200 biddies. Sorry, 200 biddies. They get that like 200 biddies.
No. But this is what I would do too, just to be creative on this thing, right? Have him win. Let's say it's a screw fashion. Let's say Daniel Bryan's about to get him to tap out again. Edge interferes, spears him. Okay, Roman recovers, spears Edge. 1, 2, 3. And that way you can set up Daniel like, hey, I didn't lose. Edge lost. You can do that. But also, this is what I would do with Roman. Since he's the tribal chief, and he's the hottest thing on TV, I would have this man go on TV and go, yeah, I fucking did it. I'm number one. I beat all the top competitors. You know something? I don't like this fucking belt. Give me a proper strap.
Yep.
Throw that shit in the trash. Have a new custom belt made for him, like John Cena had his shit made, and really push the Roman Empire.
Yep. Push that shit.
That's how you do it. I would do that. I would be like, yo, have him get like, and change his gear too. Have him walk around in the suit. Remember how Triple H do?
Triple H. Hell yeah.
Have him wear tribal shit over him. Like, give him a proper heel push the way it needs to. I mean, he already got the heel push, but push it in the way it needs
push
to.
Push it into the ethosphere because it's always good to have that heel carry. It don't always have to be a hero carry. A heel carry, just like Triple H. You talking about a heel carry? Triple H will be like that, where you see that level of heel carry, where you're carrying the business, but you fucking shit over. You a heel, fuck you. I'm gonna get the way I want to, and I don't give a fuck how you like it. And that's exactly what we do.
You know what's funny? Remember how he beat Undertaker when he was babyface and nobody liked it, right? You know what they should have done? This should have been the Roman that beat the streak for the Undertaker.
Facts. But we've been asking that, though. We've been asking that.
This should have been the Roman who beat the streak. Imagine that level of heat. He would have got.
Oh my god! Because if he was like Heat, like now Heat with
man, he would be the baddest heel on the planet and the most over guy you can possibly think.
Because he would not only be champion, but he would have beat the streak. Because it would have been so impactful as the champ who beat the streak. Like, I did it all. I am champion, and I beat the streak while I was champion. That would have solidified. Even though it's right now it's happening a little slower than usual. But
there's no crowd reaction. Exactly.
Right. What up, Blaze?
Amplified times 10. Just like Christian's return to the ring, but in AEW, what an overall big crowd reaction. I think that would have been amplified times 3 as well. But again, it goes right back to that. Roman, don't fuck up Roman shit. Give Roman,
just let him take it. Don't let him lose this shit. Right.
Don't worry about Daniel. Don't worry about fucking Edge. Edge is a made man 5 times over. He don't need to win this shit.
So
Daniel Bryan, he can come back again. Just have Edge take the pin. Sell that storyline. That's all you gotta do. That's why. That's what I'm going off of.
Danny.
Yes, sir.
So I agree with Ryan. What they should do with Roman.
Okay.
But I'm going with Edge pinning Daniel Bryan. That makes Roman still look like the bad guy and still look tough. But Daniel Bryan taking that loss make Edge win.
But at WrestleMania though.
WrestleMania.
I'm
saying, when you have your hottest star, let's face it, the Fiend was the hottest star until Roman's heel push.
Right.
Roman is the hottest thing on TV, and you're surrounded by fans for the first time in months.
Well,
you want that boo pop. You cannot survive without that boo pop, because the boo pop in reality is nothing like a recorded boo pop. The constantly interrupting him, like, because you know they're gonna come for his neck, because now he's a made man and he's fucked up with Paul Heyman. They already don't let Paul Heyman talk, so it's gonna be real interesting to see that heel heat. That heel heat gonna be nasty.
It's supposed to be just Roman and Edge, and then all of a sudden Daniel got involved, just like the last time Daniel Bryan got, a push.
I can't see that though. I can't see Edge winning at all at the biggest show when they have their biggest star.
Right, and this is fucking keep in mind too though, Brandon. This is the guy that Vince wants to lead the company as a face. You can't have this guy lose on the first show with fans in Atlanta. You just can't do it.
But I just say, like, Edge, pinning Daniel Bryan and then Roman saying, I didn't get pinned.
I get it. Yeah. I understand story-wise, but at the same time, it just don't make sense logically for this particular superstar in this particular time. It would work, but it don't make sense right now. It don't make sense.
But with Vince McMahon always changing his mind last minute, it could happen.
This is Roman Reigns. Right. You know how Vince feels about short guys. I don't know, man. I see Roman just taking this.
I see Roman has to take it. Go ahead, Big Mike.
I see Edge taking this because everybody loves Edge. He had the biggest pop when he came back to Royal Rumble.
But things changed since then, though. That's the thing, bro. Things are changing.
You know how we changed? His feud with Randy Orton. Because his feud with Randy Orton drained a lot of that pop juice from him, though, man, because that was kind of like drug on a little bit. And it's like, okay, it's good to see Edge and him focusing his anger at someone like Roman Reigns. But I'm going to be honest, man. Since when Daniel Bryan got thrown into this match, I automatically knew Roman Reigns was winning that. Because, first of all, you got to add a factor. It makes Edge, the new return, not look weak. And it definitely pushes their marquee star, which is Roman Reigns. There's no way in hell on the biggest show will they not let their biggest star win. Like, there's no fucking way.
You also got to think.
He's bigger than Edge right now. I guarantee it.
You also got to think Edge is like the dirtiest player in the game, like Ric Flair. How many times have you seen Edge, he had, especially like triple threat matches, he'd slide out the ring and he'd wait out his time exactly.
That was young Edge.
You know what's going to happen. Yeah, you know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. Daniel Bryan is going to be thrashed, right? And it's going to come down to Roman and Edge.
Yep.
Edge is going to come in for the spear, right? And you already know Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman's going to jump up on the ring. Edge is going to get mad as fuck. He's going to chase Paul Heyman. He's going to run into a spear from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns going to get up, throw him in the ring. Daniel Bryan's going to get up. He's going to try to get in and get speared. And then Edge is going to try to spear, miss, and get speared. That's what I think. And it's going to be the 1, 2, 3.
Ed could have said, Vince, I want a title match. I want to win. This is what I'll come back if this happens.
Yep.
I can't see it.
It's honestly it can't work in this time.
Or another scenario. What if the Usos get back together? Because we haven't seen the Usos back.
Well, they will have to be a part of the Empire. That's all. They don't have to do that. But all they got to do is just.
Hold on. I mean, what if the Usos get back together and screw over Roman?
I
can't see that happening, man, because it's too strong. It's too strong right now, dude.
Here's the thing.
It's a triple threat match. And there is no rules,
dude.
This isn't Retribution. You're not gonna hear shit.
Right,
this ain't no shut it down mode. No. No. When he became chief, that's power.
That's power. There's no way you can't be a chief without no motherfuckers running it. Yeah, you gotta. He's the chief. He's got to have people under him, and it can't. And Paul Heyman's technically not under him. Paul Heyman is his
employee.
Yeah, he's an employee. He's like hired him. Under him would be like the Usos, and then hopefully Samoa Joe. I would love to see Samoa Joe jump in there, but I would love to see it though. Like I would fucking die.
Would love to see it,
I know.
Because me and Brandon have been talking about it. I don't see a Samoa Joe.
But wouldn't that be crazy if Samoa Joe came out and caused the bullshit in the triple, right? That would kind of blow up shit for a live audience. And then
Wait, think about this, Danny. Who's the other person in that family that could screw over Roman? The Rock.
The Rock ain't gonna come back.
Dude, shut the fuck up, man. The Rock is not gonna. Dude, why would The Rock do that, dude? He's not Black Adam. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Didn't The Rock already try to get him the fuck over? Why would he try to?
Why would he fuck him
to get over even further?
That makes no fucking sense. And The Rock is super traditional with tribalism too. He would understand it. There would be that would make no fucking sense. Only thing that would make sense is if The Rock helped. Now that would be a WrestleMania moment if The Rock helps Roman Reigns. That would be some shit. Because that would blow that would be almost like an NWO type thing. Remember when the crowd was throwing cups and shit?
Yep.
That would be a moment if you saw The Rock come out and you think The Rock is about to help and he fucking shake Paul Heyman's hand and he fucking that would be some shit.
That's like when fucking Big Show won the ECW title. Everybody started throwing beer at him. He had to put a beer and shit. He was like, that's literally The Rock. All you gonna see is his bicep just get flexed from the fucking
and getting hit with that cup. I'm telling you, but that's too good, and that's thinking like actually having like thought and not WWE. So
I'm saying plus on top of that, The Rock already said he's going to start filming Black Adam next week. So
well, he's definitely gonna channel his inner bad guy because Black Adam is not a good guy. So it would be interesting to see.
Remember, lives are on the line. I'm keeping track of wins and losses.
I see you. All right. Well, let's go ahead and end it because my wife, I think, is looking through the door with pins and needles.
One more thing. I want to add. One more thing.
You got 3 minutes, sir.
Right. You got 2 minutes, man.
I got 2 minutes. Like I said, we all know and we've heard about that, Stone Cold's going to have Chris Jericho on. So do you all think we might see a crossover between AEW and WWE?
Never. Them bridges have been burned like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that bridge, like the amount of shots Cody has taken with Chris Jericho, the only reason this is happening is because Stone Cold asked for this.
Yep, Stone Cold. This is a Stone Cold thing. It's not a WWE thing. This is a Stone Cold thing.
This is how much pull Stone Cold has in the company. See, Stone Cold is the most respected wrestler of all time.
Yep.
When you hear the glass shatter,
you already know
shit got real. Shit got real. That's how big of a name he is. So that's what that's about. But the thing about AEW, you mentioned them, they don't even need the crossover. Chris Jericho is a walking billboard for AEW.
Yeah. Chris Jericho's enough. Hell, Sting is damn near enough. Like, really, I mean, like, honestly, there's a lot going on with AEW that they don't. I just don't want them to meld brands with nothing WWE, really.
Yeah.
Because AEW is its own thing. AEW is like every match is a pay-per-view. And I don't want it to lose that luster. I don't want that luster.
The only thing I want to see AEW really do, and I really hope this happens, especially with Lucha Underground coming back, I want to see Tony Khan go, hey guys, why don't you come over here? Let's do a cross show.
Boom.
Let's have Lucha Underground.
They've done it with TNA, didn't they?
No. I'm talking about this. Is what I'm saying. I want them to do more. Have them have New Japan crossover with AEW, so that way you see the IGP World Title on AEW.
Right. On TNT. You seeing it on TNT like, holy shit.
The Lucha Underground title. Yeah. Why not have that on AEW? That'd be fire. You can see Pentagon Dark. See the title that he won.
Dude, before. Don't make me motherfucking mark out. I'm marking out like a motherfucking Pentagon Dark.
Crossover. Ring of Honor. I'm pretty sure Ring of Honor would love.
Dude, Ring of Honor would be amazing crossover with AEW. I think Ring of Honor would be amazing with a crossover with AEW.
Because Vince wanted to buy Ring of Honor. I'm like, bro, instead of buying them, throw the cash their way, have them have crossover. That would be fire. That would be fire. Free healthcare for the wrestlers. Yep. And that way you all can benefit. You'd be like, who needs WWE? Why can get all the benefits
here? Get all the benefits here. And I'm on TV. And I'm getting a pop. And it's cross promotion. And
actual fans. You know what I'm saying? You can build your empire.
People will start knowing who I am. Like, what the fuck?
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's the smart way of going about it. The monopolistic approach, but in the proper way. Not necessarily buying them, just getting into the market.
Mixing
and having doors open. That's how you do it. But you know how Vince was. Vince like, I want to own them. I'm like, bro, nobody want to be owned.
Nobody want to be owned, you fucking racist bastard with this fucking Nigerian match.
He already said fuck you to half the staff that he just hired for the XFL. Yeah,
I know. Yeah, I remember that fucking failed shit.
Y'all really want this man in charge of fucking Ring of Honor? Come on, my guy, stop. No, y'all don't want that. Look what he did to NXT. NXT has been getting dog walked so bad that they have to move to another day.
Another day. Yep, they couldn't fuck with AEW. They can't fuck with AEW. So
it didn't even feel special. And I still didn't watch it because I was pissed off. I was like, bro, fuck this shit.
Fuck this shit. Right.
All right. I'm not subscribing to Peacock. Fuck. They censoring all our memories on Peacock.
I know, I saw that. Plus, they got fucking Saved by the Bell coming back, super garbage. So you already know.
Yeah. So the sex scene has been removed. By the way, that's being removed. The Lita and Edge live sex celebration that's being removed from the service. I'm like, bro, what the hell am I paying for?
What the fuck? What am I paying for? I'm not paying for you to censor.
You're going to censor ECW? What the hell am I paying for?
Don't even put it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point? So, all right, let's do this. Big Cloud, let's go ahead with your outro. Tell everybody where they can fucking find you, man.
Oh, yeah, man. Well, first of all, thanks for having me. It was good to be back on here with the fam. It's always a pleasure. Mm-hmm. You guys can find me at Big Cloud Gaming, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. You know the vibes. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow, RGT podcast. We're going to be lit. Have some fun. Talk about a lot of shit. So you already know the homie Danny's going to be on there. We got Struggle. I know he was in the chat.
Struggle. Oh, my God, Struggle.
So it's gonna be some funny shit because he's gonna be like he basically he's a fish out the water. He don't know how RGT get down. We have fun on that.
Struggle fall asleep. I have money. Struggle gonna fall asleep.
I mean, he can fall asleep. He can fall asleep, but he ain't gonna fall asleep on RGT.
He ain't gonna fall asleep. That motherfucker gonna be fucked up. That's why it's just
fun. We have too much fun on RGT, so that's going to be tomorrow, probably around 5:30 for everybody. And yeah, it's going to be fun. When we get into this WrestleMania show, though, I already know Brandon's keeping track of the live share, so it's going to be interesting to see the results. But like I said beforehand, you know, a lot of the shit that we've funny thing is, a lot of my results I use logic, but at the same time, I had to use a shitty logic, which is WWE logic.
Right,
that's not been good, and that right there is a big problem with the company as a whole. So
that hurts my face so much. It's like, God damn it,
because guys like Bobby Lashley deserve so much more, and it's not even funny. So anyway, thanks for having me. You guys brought me there, and see you guys tomorrow for RGT.
All right, Big Mike.
Yo, you know where you can find me? You can find me on the Platform Podcast, Saturdays, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. You can follow me all of my social links on, Twitter, Big Mike 2477, Instagram, or you can also see me on the RGT Podcast with Ryan and the homeboys over there.
All right. Brandon, I know they can see you on Dexter because that's your serial killer, right? That's what it is.
Oh, no. That man did it with the fucking quickness.
Right.
Brandon, real quick.
So subtle with it. So subtle with it.
Behind you. Is that your dungeon girl?
Oh, no.
Thank you, Brandon.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Son of a
bitch.
That's funny. That is funny. I'm writing Terry right now. We'll write Terry. All right. Yeah, you can find us here, the Platform Podcast on Twitch. You're already here. You find us on YouTube at the Platform Live. You can find me on Twitter at the Platform Real. Make sure you tag those hentai photos. I like that shit. So tag me in that shit. And you know how it is.
Man, somebody tag this man Redo the Healer. He needs to watch it. Jesus Christ. Watch Redo the Healer. Or maybe you watched it, did you, Danny? You watched Redo the Healer?
He watched it with me.
Listen,
you watched Redo the Healer?
I have no comment.
Okay. You got no comment? You got no comment? All I gotta say to you, is you have no comment, is heal.
Fuck yo, man. Alright. We love you. We can't do this shit without you. Oh, shit. And we will catch everybody later. Fuck y'all, man. Peace. Peace.
And with that lawyer, I'm like, objection. Like, I've never heard of Redo the Healer. Objection.
Dude, that's funny as fuck.